Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Battleground Games Live! Welcome to the Loft at Battleground Games and Hobbies in Abington, Massachusetts, where every Friday we get together and play different games. Last week we played Magic the Gathering, which is a game some people have heard of. This week we have a whole bunch of different activities planned. This is a really fun, special stream, so thank you so much for joining us. Those of you who watch us frequently know well, but anybody joining us for the first time, Battleground Games and Hobbies is your friendly local game store in the greater Boston, Massachusetts area with 3 convenient locations. One up in Saugus on Route 1, one down in Norton by the Xfinity Center, and one here in Abington, which is where we stream from because it has a convenient loft.
I see that.
With me, hi, I'm Andrew. Hello, everybody. And with me today I have...
Hey everyone, I'm John. How's it going?
Hi, I'm Travis. You can find me thrifting at the local Savers.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm here. I'm also your chat mob.
His head's already scuffed.
Don't make me work. I don't like it.
So we have a whole bunch of activities planned for today.
Yes.
I want to start with more Magic the Gathering, if you guys don't mind.
Let's
Not
do
at
it.
all.
I bought myself as a present 4 Theros Beyond Death premium packs.
Oh, there's the fancy ones.
Yes.
Are they all
So
like
we each
hollows?
get one. Well, there are many
They're
hollows
like
in each one.
super fancy cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought as a treat for all of us at the table an assortment of Haribo imported gummies. So these are Fruity Boosie. Fruity Boosie.
You can really taste the boozy.
They're supposed to have mit Fruchtiger Frühling. So I think it's supposed to have like a fruity filling.
We'll let John tell us.
Yeah.
John is our experiment here. He hasn't had any of these yet, so he's trying them for the first time live on
These
stream.
are not stale like those paw print ones were.
Those were delicious, though.
They were delicious. They were a year old. So
Something out of Metroid.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does really look like a baby Metroid. The top is surprisingly chewy.
Yeah.
The bottom is very soft,
Yep.
and there is a fruity center.
Oh my.
I didn't get any fruity center from mine.
Well, it just has more flavor in the center.
Oh,
It
okay.
looks like it's supposed
I
to
was
be
expecting
liquid,
it to
like
be,
a gusher.
yeah, like it would like
It's not.
squirt out or something.
No, I think it's just more flavorful in the center. One of the others I brought is
Oh yeah, I got a little bit of a gush.
Yeah.
yeah,
It was something.
Ingwer Zitron, which are lemon citrus, and these are legitimately amazing. They have
they're so
a
good.
sour coating to them.
Yep, and they're a little bit spicy.
Yeah, they got a tiny bit of gingery heat.
Spicy sour is something I am a fan of.
It's not super strong, but it's just very nice.
Yeah, lemon ginger. That's definitely a thing.
They're just real good. And then these aren't Haribo. These are Casali. Choco Bananen.
Pretty good.
Gee, I wonder what those are. They are basically like banana puree
Marshmallow.
foam, like
Yeah.
marshmallow,
Oh yeah.
in a chocolate coating.
So
And
John,
they are.
Did you have one already? Or?
He had
I
one
did
already.
off camera.
Yeah.
It's got the nice Charleston chew coating, where it's crispy.
So
Not
nice
crispy,
thin,
but like
thin chocolate.
Yep.
surprisingly solid. It doesn't melt in your hand. It's really nice.
Oh, it's very nice. And the banana is very banana-y because if you look on the ingredients, it has actual banana puree in it, not just flavor.
Imagine. Well,
So
shall we?
what do we think of these?
My favorites, I think, is actually the ginger.
The lemon ginger is just really
That
good.
feels like it could be used as like a cold remedy. It feels like a good lozenge
yeah.
substitute.
It is actually.
Really nice.
I've had those.
Hello, Lobster
Lobster
Revenge.
Hello. Intermittent
Why is it so
internet
quiet?
connection. We got you.
Gotcha.
What do you think, Travis? What's your
I
first
really
pick?
like the chocolate banana.
The chocolate banana is really good.
They are really good.
Andy, what do you think?
I think the lemon is my favorite.
Same.
That's just a good, like, solid.
It's just
that
real
feels like a
good.
good, like, a solid, reliable. Just
I think I need to eat
So I
more
had
of
bought-
these to
I
make a
had
better
bought
opinion.
a bag of these for the Loading Ready Run folks last PAX East,
Oh yeah.
and I gave them to them, And like Graham was like, oh, funny, like imported gummies. And I was like, cool. And then later I went by their booth and he was like, okay, those were really good. And we basically demolished the bag.
Okay, so I bit one of these in half and it is actually a jam in the middle.
It's a little soft.
Yeah, it's not like, it's not a
It's
liquid.
not liquid.
No.
But yeah, so I figured I would break these open. Andy and I are going to go back up to Carl's Sausage Kitchen, which is in Peabody. We're going to go visit up there in a couple of
Just
weeks.
past
A little before
Battleground
PAX,
in
yeah.
Saugus if you happen to be heading up Route 1.
And we'll read there. They only had one bag of the lemon ginger left when we were there before Christmas, so I'm hoping that they have more when we go back up there. But I really wanted the lemon ginger tonight.
So how should we do this with these boosters? Should we just all rip into them and look at the cards, or
Yeah.
should we go one at a time and walk through what we've got?
How would you do that? Rip open, look, and then we'll go through.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. These collector's boosters, for anybody who's not familiar with them,
So nice.
they're so cool. They have a whole bunch of foil cards.
Did you get sleeves to put?
I didn't get any
Oh,
sleeves.
well, here we are.
And my hands are covered with candy.
It's the twofer. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice.
The foil Nyx lands are so gorgeous.
I got a foil regular land.
Yeah, so did I.
Interesting.
Yeah, weird.
I got 3. What is gold? Legendary? Or
Yep.
what is that?
Legendary is
No, gold is rare.
Rare, okay.
Yep. Amanda seems to think she got something spicy. All right, so let's break down what's in the pack. It looks like it's got 3 foil commons.
Yep.
That's, a nice place to start. A foil land. And then I have 2 more foil commons. And then I have a foil uncommon, another foil uncommon. I have 2 foil Nyx lands, which are the new full art lands, and they're gorgeous. And in foil, so nice.
I like this guy.
Then yeah, it looks like there's a few rares or mythics. So
Yeah.
I got an Iron Scale Hydra regular rare, which is a good Hydra.
Yeah.
I like that. I got a Extended Art Temple of Enlightenment.
Nice.
The temples are something from original
Fear
Seraph.
Song.
Hey! How's it going, Sphere
Hey.
Song? Good to see you. Is our bot dead? No, bot is up. Good.
Welcome. We're just opening some magic cards.
So yeah, I have a borderless Temple of Enlightenment.
Nice.
And the temples are back from original Theros. I have a foil Nadir Kraken, which is not really a Greek thing, but is still kind of cool.
Hey, it's fine.
And then I have a Saga. I have the Akroan War.
We're supposed to release the Kraken, so it's plenty Greek, right?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing a draft. We're just opening
Collectors.
one collector's pack each that Andy bought.
And then for my super cool slot, I have a foil Nyx version Timoret, Chosen from Death, which is
that
an
you got?
uncommon, but it's still very pretty. And then I have a foil token. My token is Reflection on one side and Human Soldier on the other side.
Oh, I got Pegasus and Soldier.
All right.
What'd you get, Amanda?
So I got, for my foil commons, I got a Scophos War Leader, a Nyxborn Sea Guard, a Towering Wave Mystic that definitely put in some work when I was playing that Ashiok deck
Oh, yeah.
against you. Foil Glory Bearers, and a Warbriar Blessing.
A blessing.
A blessing. Travis, you have messages. I got Phalanx Tactics, uncommon, and Laguna Band Storyteller as an uncommon. I got a full art Swamp and a full art Plains and a regular Plains for my foil lands. And then we get into, token, I got a Satyr and Reflection.
Interesting.
And then I have 2 full art cards. I have a full art rare Heliod's Intervention,
Nice.
and then a full art rare foil Ashiok's Erasure. So I think that's cool.
Okay.
I got 2 mythics. Athreos Shroud Veiled and Nylea Keen-Eyed.
And your
So
Nylea,
2 gods.
Nylea is the alt art version.
Yep. It's the constellation-y looking
Yep.
one. And a foil uncommon Caliphie Beloved of the Sea.
Sweet.
And that is like all fancy looking alt art because it's got the constellation on it.
Nice.
So yeah, that is what I opened.
How about you, John?
All right. Hands.
Yep.
So
Shiny
Pegasus.
lands. Yep.
Okay.
Bunch of.
Trident, Wave Rider, Lampan, the Death's Vigil, Stampede Rider, a Rage-Scared Berserker, and a Nyxborn Brute.
All right, those are all your commons.
Yep. For uncommons, I got 2 demigods, Daxus, Blessed by the Sun, and Renata, Called of the Hunt. Renata's
Yeah.
flashy, he's not so flashy.
I love the demigods. I'm super into the demigods.
I got a Sorcery Rise to Glory, Medomia's Prophecy Hollow, and then my 3
Spicy
rares.
cards? Yeah.
I got an alt art Borderless Assistance Champion,
Cetessan Champion.
Tessin
Yep.
Champion, a Grasping Giant, which looks pretty cool,
Yep. He's got arms.
100-hander, and then my hollow rare is Shatter the Sky. Very cool card from what I saw. Each player who controls a creature with 4 or greater power draws a card, then all creatures are destroyed. The sky is falling,
So you get to draw some stuff.
Neat.
but everything is gone. I like board wipes, they're fun.
Yeah.
So here's everything.
And Travis had to step away.
Yeah, Travis had to step away for a moment. So while we are waiting for him to come back, we have,
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Something that
He'll be
Travis
upset that he
brought.
doesn't get to watch this.
you know what, we can
experience.
keep doing it.
Yeah.
I,
So- For anybody who joined us 2 weeks
a couple
ago,
of weeks back.
Yeah.
Travis, maybe it was 3 weeks ago because it's been a while.
Yeah.
Travis brought a fantastic game that his mother gave him for Christmas that was Fantastic Gymnastics 2.
Vault.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was able to find Fantastic Gymnastics game.
The original.
Fantastic Gymnastics game. Has to specify that it's a game.
So-
It is another gymnastics toy.
Yep. Yep, it is.
So this one is the high bar.
Yes.
So the idea.
Well, no, John, we'll figure it out.
No,
So-
the idea is that you're on the high bar
Yep.
and you have to dismount.
Yep, and jump onto the pad here.
That's all I was going to
Okay.
explain. And
Now
I
you'll
wasn't
note that it
giving
has
him
an
the
on and off
specifics.
button here.
I know better than that. I did
got the
mention
hang
it
of
was
it.
a little harder to do than you might think. You can get it all the way around. You just need to work up your momentum.
All right. So he's stopped now.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is entertainment for hours.
It really is. You're not wrong. Our cat would get enormous amounts of fun out of this. Actually, she should just rip him off the bar.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
she
held on
would
with
just
magnets.
be batting at it, and then it
I
would be
assume
gone.
This is just a
To release,
The release,
yeah.
yeah.
Do anything.
Oh, it will. It will, but we think there's a short in it. So, you know, just be aware of that.
Nope.
Yeah. You're gonna want to really get up some good momentum, or else you're never gonna make the mat. You're just gonna get stuck on the apparatus.
Oh, yep, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to hit the button. Stop doing
No,
nothing.
why is the button not?
Yeah, Travis was having problems with that earlier.
Yeah.
I switched to the other side?
No, the other
No,
side is
it's-
just off.
It's off or on.
Oh.
Hours of fun? Oh God, yeah.
Hours of fun. Yeah, that's
So
the
Travis,
thing.
I don't know.
I wouldn't mess with it. Oh boy.
Practice having him swing though. You can get him to go all the way around.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
timing.
it's great. I love this thing.
Travis finds the coolest things.
I did manage to land it on the mat upright earlier. We do not have video evidence, unfortunately, because it wasn't on stream. We were just messing around with it.
There we go. All right.
Travis was launching him earlier.
Yeah, you got him to jump off a bunch.
I'm worried the guy's gonna break.
I mean,
Did you hear how much
Travis-
Travis paid for this?
Travis
the princely
paid-
sum.
a grand total of
I
$299.
still can't give him that kind of cash. I gotta work.
What
towards
on
it.
earth is happening over here, Pi? We have another gymnastics game from our dear friend
There
Travis.
we go. Got
There
it.
we
You
go.
got it. Oh, all the way around.
Oh, he's amazing.
Now, if only the dismount button would work.
Oh, it did.
He dismounted.
Yeah, that you got him to release.
Okay.
So, can he go on either way?
That's a great question. The answer is
Oh
maybe.
my God, I hope so. Yeah, that sure was a
I
dismount.
think it's because of the grips. The grips.
Yeah, I think
Careful.
they're supposed to do it so that they're actually touching the metal.
Yeah, because he's got these little metal bars right here in his hands.
Ah.
And that is what does the charge to make the legs.
That's a good way to cheat it if you need to.
What? Just give him hit
Start him up.
Start
Yeah.
him up, yeah. Like, well,
We figured out how to speed run it.
Travis,
You start it up.
Oh yeah, give it a nice little starting momentum there.
Yes, that was sure a dismount.
Yeah.
So far, I've only managed to make him fall off.
Yeah.
Travis has made him fall on his face a bunch of times.
Yeah, he's like hit
Amanda
the
actually
Velcro,
made him
but-
land.
Yeah, I got him to stand upright. I was very proud
I
of
just
myself.
wish that
I
we had been
retired
recording.
champion.
I wish we had been recording during our fantastic gymnastics vault run when Travis decided to see how hard he could hit the vault button, and the vaulter leapt off and hit the ceiling, but we weren't streaming at the moment. We
So
need to
Travis,
just-
what did you open?
Oh yeah.
Ah, right. All right. So, the basic foil mountain. The two full art Nixland, Island and a mountain. For the commons, I had a foil flummoxed Cyclops, a Temple Thief,
Temple Thief's real good.
Hydrax Tower Scout, instant cast Chain to Memory,
Also real good.
Unknown Shores, which is a
Good mana fiction.
Yep.
Did I have any other codes? And a regular sunlit hoplite.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For uncommons, I had a foil Warden of the Chained, a Nessian Horn Beetle,
Nice.
Oh, is it riding another beetle?
It does look like it is riding. It's a beetle on a beetle.
So this got a fancy little border here.
Yeah, it does. So that means that it's an enchantment creature.
Okay.
But the art, see how it has a constellation in it,
Yeah.
is the alt art
Hey.
for that character.
Ah, so I have two of those then.
Yes, you do.
Daxos, blessed by the sun.
God, I love Daxos.
Dang it, I lost
And
it.
Anax, hardened in the forge.
Yeah. And then you've got a
for-
borderless.
Yeah, for the mythics, yeah, they got the borderless Mantle of the Wolf.
Cool.
And enchantment, Ashiok's Erasure.
Love it.
Nice. Nice.
And then for my foil token, just this goat is great.
It's a goat on one side. What's on the other side?
It's a human soldier.
It's not nearly as fun.
But see, also you see how
I love the horns.
not the horns. See the eyes and the mouth also get some of the foil treatment.
Oh, really?
So it looks
Oh.
it looks like it's got a little, I don't know, mild possession going on at the right angle.
It might.
Like Black Tom, or yeah.
Dead Tom's dead.
Yeah, I guess you can't put him on
Black
backwards.
Phillip, Black Phillip.
You
Trying to
cannot
kill him.
You can't mount
That
it
man's
backwards.
already dead.
He's got no eyes.
However, if you time the leg swings right, you can get him rotating backwards. But the only thing that I've been able to do there is get him to slam right down into the apparatus. So,
Travis,
I've
this thing is a
seen-
miracle.
I've seen that happen in a real gymnastics competition. So, here, Andy. These
Thank
are
you.
my real spicy
cards.
poles.
Here's my back, I think. Don't know if it'll help, but it's
But
there.
Dead Tom's always been dead. That's why it's called Dead Tom. Exactly. And thank you for this.
I'll hold it so you can put your arm down.
All right. The next thing on the agenda,
Yeah.
because we have so much to do today, while Amanda plays with that, John, way back in January, the beginning of January,
Yeah, because I
you
wasn't here for
brought
Christmas.
you brought presents for everybody on stream, but then Travis was gone for 2 weeks.
Yes.
weird.
So we have presents. The only thing I can't remember is Travis's present the one with the ribbon or the one
Travis
without
is
the
one
ribbon?
with the ribbon.
Okay.
And you guys got one other present I got you before all this. It was the DVD.
Yes.
Yes. Which
So,
Right.
funny,
Yes.
a friend of mine, my friend Blanche, last night, a friend of hers posted the cover of the Velocipaster.
Oh.
And was like, I need this in my life. And Blanche was like, I also need this. And I was like, I have it at home. I'm going to take a photo of the back cover because it gets better. And she is amazed and jealous that I own it. So I have
Yeah.
to sit down and watch it.
Okay. All right. So
So we've just bypassed the ribbon entirely.
the ribbons are done. And he's doing something.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why we're not getting any sounds from bits and stuff.
Oh,
There we
There
go.
we go. Yeah, I fixed it.
it's all coming at once now.
It's all just flooding in now.
Yeah. Everything. Okay. So who wants to go first?
Travis can go first.
All right, so Travis, give you a little context. You were fairly hard to shop for this year because last year I kind of found the thing, which was like, okay, how do I top this? I can't, so I have to think of something Travis might need.
Might need.
Yeah, so I came up with this idea, so feel free to open it now. You're gonna like it, I think, for multiple reasons, but you ready?
Yeah, I got them all the way around.
Amanda is just loving this toy. Yeah! Excellent dismount.
Oh.
Treasure
Ooh.
Island. Travis, you now have a game with Island in the title for Island 1.
Yay!
And it's an interesting game. I haven't played this one yet.
Also, it has things that are like real schedule things. So the concept with this game is one character is playing Long John Silver, and they are like a Fury of Dracula, a third last weekend, Friday
Yeah.
sort of thing. They are kind of a DM who have hidden these treasures somewhere on the board, and everyone else is a pirate trying to find the treasure before they escape prison and find the treasure themselves.
But you're giving hints, but at the same time you're trying to deceive the pirates who are hunting for your treasure.
Every time you give a hint, you also give a lie. Yeah,
Ah.
I felt like this would be
One of
very
us always tells the truth, and one of us always lies.
It's got markers, it's got tools to measure things, it has exact items for things. It's a really...
Hey, you know what other game we have that
has measuring?
tools for very precise
Oh,
measuring?
I'm well aware of what we have.
There you go.
Someday we'll do In Pursuit of Par.
Yeah.
One day I'll inflict it on you guys.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright.
Okay.
But yeah, I figured this would be something that, because it has the mechanics, it's fairly friendly for, I think, all ages. And yeah,
Putting this over
a pretty
here.
good runtime of only
For now.
45 minutes. And I know you like to play clever. Clever is something you really like to be in board games, and this is a game I feel like can show off how clever you can be. So I thought it would be a good match.
Well done, John.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Amanda, shall we open ours together?
Sure.
So are
Okay.
you guys ready?
Ready? Last something.
Last Bastion.
Last
So,
Bastion.
Earlier tonight, you guys actually brought up something that you were thinking of playing because we have the Moonlight Festival.
Lunar New Year.
Lunar New
It's
Year.
Lunar New Year tomorrow.
And that game was Ghost Stories.
Yeah.
This is the updated, re-implemented version of Ghost Stories.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
So this has new miniatures. It has similar powers, I believe, to before. And the mechanics are somewhat the same, but it's more of a treat-based game.
It's got minis.
Yes, a lot of characters, but it's still got the same mechanics of board in the middle, multiple spires, and since I have everything for Ghost Stories, I felt like I
Sorry,
want this.
Travis, I just-
but,
What?
And I knew you guys really enjoyed
I
Ghost
didn't
Stories last
ask,
time
I
we
just
played.
swiped.
Yeah,
So I
that's-
figured this would be a pretty good match.
Year of the Rat.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep. Year of the Rat. I, Amanda, am going to be spending $20-something on Monday to get more Magic cards.
Okay, why?
Right.
On Monday, they're doing another secret lair. It's a rat-based secret lair.
Well, obviously we have to do that.
So yeah, I believe with this one you're literally protecting your final city or whatnot. This one was
Well, the Last Bastion.
Last Bastion, yes.
I need to see the minis.
Yeah, pretty.
Oh, things to punch out. Love it.
Shouts.
Look at how fancy.
So many things to
Yes.
punch out. My goodness.
I believe before Ghost Stories was.
You want to make a rat commander deck? Do it.
There you go.
So I think that they have announced the contents of the rat secret drop.
It's got a
I-
nice insert too.
There's one rat that there's more than one of, and I think it's Relentless Rats. I think it
course
has
it's
4 different Relentless Rats.
The bases are even textured.
Yes.
So into it. These are very nice.
I believe you're able to mix the character you want because before it was you had 4 monks and you got to choose one of the 2. I believe each character you can choose a character and they all have an individual power.
She's got 2 crossbows.
Yeah.
So she's automatically my favorite.
But yeah. It's,
John Woo with
Oh,
crossbows.
you get to be a cross.
Oh, I think that's related to. You remember how they had Buddha statues?
Goats are better, but rats is a pretty good tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we opened that sweet goat token, so
Yeah.
looks like a dwarf. Your bog standard dwarf. This guy comes with a horse.
Yeah.
So Mark Rosewater asked, and I feel like this was a loaded question, but he asked his blogatog if they were going to do a secret lair for uncards, what would people like? And the answer is obviously squirrels.
Yeah, duh, squirrels.
Girls.
I would love a secret drop of squirrels, a lair of squirrels. What's the matter, Amanda?
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, okay.
Into my mic.
Thank you.
But now it's
Well,
gone,
thank you,
so
John. This is awesome.
That means
I hope you guys
it's gonna take me by surprise later. Okay, she's awesome. I want to be her.
Okay.
And a net. I hate it when they try to kill them with a net. It takes forever.
Tiny nets. Super effective. But yeah, I haven't. I know that there are some changes to the base game, but like I said, I believe it's still classic Ghost Stories.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Updated
That's
with the
awesome.
whole-
But it's got a more like European,
Yeah, Euro
Middle
medieval
Ages.
sort of theme.
It's not got the flavor of Ghost Stories, which was.
And I do like the flavor in Ghost Stories.
There
So.
are promos, I believe, that you can actually use Jing Chen, the big boss of Ghost Stories, can be put in eventually. And I think it has story time, like Ghost Stories. But
The horse's name is Chestnut.
Chestnut the horse, beautiful.
Well, John, I think these are really wonderful gifts.
right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Shall we play some games?
Yeah, let's do some.
Because that's kind of what we do on these streams. We've had a lot of fun this stream. I mean, we played
We have a lot of fun here at Battleground.
fantastic gymnastics. We could just call it a night. Although none of us scored any points on stream.
Yeah, I still say I won. I have 25 points, so
Yeah, but not on stream, so
doesn't matter. Still got
can't prove it.
Yeah. I mean, who would act as a witness for you?
Da-da-da-da-da. So I grabbed from downstairs the demo copy of Lanterns, which Amanda points out is the Harvest Festival. So not necessarily Lunar New Year related, but I thought Lanterns was appropriate.
Okay.
And I grabbed Fireworks, which we've played on stream. Because Fireworks, oh sorry John, I'm just putting that right over your face. Fireworks is a lot of fun.
Face of a cat.
There, no, this is the thumbnail for this video.
Hold on.
You got it. What are you doing?
I'm trying to stay in shot.
Okay.
You're turning it the wrong way. Okay, I'm trying to land up my neck. Okay, are we good?
There we go.
Okay,
that's the thumbnail.
So Fireworks
Anyways.
was a game that I learned how to play during last PAX East.
Yes.
We had a lot of fun with it. I wanted to sell more of it, but I was sick, so
Yeah,
didn't get
that
to
was
play as
sad.
much as I would have liked. It's a really cute game. It's really fun. It's really silly. It definitely doubles up on the silly.
And it's Renegade. Renegade
Yeah.
make good content.
And then these are both Renegade games. Then completely unrelated, we had talked about playing Trains long ago, but then Travis was gone and we didn't want to play it without him. He offered to drop it
I had the
so-
game.
Well, yeah, but you offered to drop it
I
off
did,
so that we
I
could
did.
play it. And I was like, no, why would we play Travis's game without Travis?
And to be clear, it's not American trains, it's Japanese trains.
Yes, it is. This is not American Trains.
Where the train is king.
So
It's true.
All aboard the train game, choo choo. So I did point out that this isn't just fantastic gymnastics, Travis. It's fantastic gymnastics game.
game.
Oh,
To let you know that it's a game
it's very nice
and not
for
just
them to.
a toy.
So what
You know,
adult assembly required? In what way?
No, well,
Look at
it comes in 3
that
parts.
implies that this thing can land in the 100 points, and I call no way.
Well, no, Travis got it to land. It just, you heard it sort of tear. It
Wait,
it landed.
It has a whole.
A bracket.
It has a whole bracket.
yeah, it didn't come with that.
Oh, you bought this secondhand? Doesn't matter. You bought it secondhand.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to find it firsthand.
Yeah. Check eBay.
Because if you go into the stores now, it's only the Vault Challenge. That is the old.
I mean,
They
what about
phased this
pandemic?
out.
I wonder why.
They phased
don't
it
know
out,
what
and we
that
have no
symbol
idea
is.
why.
Well, I think he's saying pandemic because there is one, which kind of scary. Yeah.
Well, he's got a little symbol, and I don't know what the symbol
Is it
is.
a Band-Aid? I can't see it.
Yeah. Let's do trains.
Train.
I mean,
So-
we could play Fireworks quickly. We've played it before.
Yeah.
But what is this train game?
I'm excited.
Is
for
it a
this
deck
'cause
builder?
This is considered to be one of the best, if not the best, train/deck builder game. Like of the two
Yeah,
genres, it's one of the tops.
It's of the two genres. I wouldn't put it anywhere near the like 18xx
Oh,
type
yeah,
nothing like that. No.
Nothing where they actually had to put it in caveman times because they started running out of numbers.
All right.
That's a
so,
real thing that happened with train games.
So
I can't. No.
Talk about train.
so I need to ask you guys: do you want to play in Tokyo
Uh-huh.
or Osaka?
What would you recommend for first time?
I'm going to tell you right now, if we play in Tokyo, I will be humming Godzilla.
Tokyo it is.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right.
All right. So
You have the expansion.
The cover of Godzilla
I
that
do
played
have
at
the
the end of
expansion.
the
Well,
most recent
wait a
minute.
Godzilla movie, by the way, very good.
What?
I have expansion.
Oh
cover
yes, yes,
Godzilla.
yes, yes. Yeah.
There's a standalone map that was released for the northeastern United States, and I forget
With our
what's on the
well-known
flip side.
bullet trains.
Where-
God, if only, right?
Monorail.
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 Mono means one, and rail means
Rail.
the best episode. I would argue. All right. While this is going on, I forgot to grab a drink real quick. I will be right back.
Okay.
Does anyone else want anything real quick?
No, I appreciate it, John.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Power off.
I very foolishly turned on the tea kettle when I got home to make myself tea.
And then didn't make
before
yourself
leaving.
tea?
Like I turned it on before leaving. I was like, I'm gonna put this on now, and then I'll make myself a cup of tea and bring it with me to the stream. And I forgot to make myself tea.
Aw.
I'm really regretting it right now. I did not sleep well last night for
No.
quite a few reasons. One of them was a cat. Who
She
woke us up
decided.
at 4 in the morning.
She was like, time to eat. 4 in the
Like,
morning.
it's 4! I'm awake! And I was like, oh, but why? No one should be awake at this hour. Why? But she was sure wide awake.
It's weird.
wanted to make sure
It's
we were
definitely
too.
has something to do with our downstairs neighbors.
Yeah.
Because sometimes she'll wake up and wake us up, and we hear the water
You hear
running.
the shower running
Yeah.
in the bathroom downstairs. Like you can hear the pipes.
They used to have a dog, but I don't know if they have a dog. with our current
I think
downstairs.
it was actually the other neighbor who had the dog.
Oh, okay.
So those are our 4-player colors.
Okay, Amanda is
You guys-
blue, probably.
Usually.
I'll be green.
I think my tiny bags are falling apart here a little. So
no.
I have more tiny bags, man.
6 half dozen to me. So
I have like a whole
I'll go red.
bag full of tiny bags. This was
All
from
right.
when we were putting dice in boxes.
oh dear.
And I saved all those Ziploc-y bags.
Oh, I just
One.
carefully opened the end of my bag, and by the time I got it open, all of the pieces had fallen out the hole at the bottom.
Well, Travis, congratulations. You now have 4 new bags.
Hooray!
I knew these would come in handy for game pieces. That's why I saved them. I was like, these are very tiny bags. What are they good for? Pieces of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ziploc portion of mine has torn away from the rest of the bags, so.
So we have 1 for scoring.
1 will be for scoring. Yes.
We got to keep that one separate from the rest of the cubes. It knows what it did. It scored.
How
Well,
dare.
I am sorry. I am yawning. I am not in great shape today. I had a day off. I should be well rested, and yet no. Well, tomorrow's going to be so long.
Oh,
What's going on tomorrow?
she's got a science program at the library.
We are short-staffed tomorrow, so the program that was designed to be run by me and a coworker is going to be run by me solo. And set up and cleaned up, probably solo, because otherwise the person at the desk in the room is alone in the room. And it is easier for me to run a program alone than it is for someone to staff a desk alone. So.
Gotcha.
Man, there's a lot of cards in this game.
It's a deck builder.
Almost like it's a deck builder.
Weird.
So these are base decks.
Yeah, this is the start of the base decks. I have a couple other things I need to add
It's
to
going to be
that.
a long day. If anyone calls out, we are in trouble. And,
So- Today was my long day, and I did not accomplish as much as I had hoped.
hey, I did what I could.
Amanda helped a lot. Amanda rough alphabetized all of our Beyond Theros cards for the online store. I was able to get up through B, actually no, up through C
Strict
onto the
alphabetized
website,
into the-
strict alphabetized and available for purchase. So if you go online to store.battlegroundgames.com, you can purchase commons and uncommons from A, B, and C of Theros Beyond Death, but the rest of it, not available yet.
Okay.
I'm a little behind. It's because every time I finished receiving something, more stuff showed up.
All right, so these are the starting decks. Please feel free to to take one of them. Here you go. Please also verify that I gave you 10 cards,
All right. 2 green, 1 purple.
and you should have 7 blue.
10 cards.
I have 10 cards.
Okay. All right. So as a
normal
Train!
as a quick rundown, normal trains are
normal.
exactly that. They are normal trains. You'll see that they have a little yellow circle with a 1 in the top left corner. That is going to be your equivalent of currency. For, that is indicator of currency.
Okay.
The red circle in the top right is going to be the cost if you are to acquire these from the market.
Right.
And so trains, by and large, you'll see the express train here will get you 2 currency. The limited express train will get you 3 currency. So that's your sort of upgrade for your for that. The green card, the lay rails, is any card with this little green rail symbol on it.
Yeah.
You are going to need those in order to take an action to actually build your rail network.
They don't just
And
build
then-
themselves.
And then the purple card, the station expansion, has the little purple
We have a station
kind of
icon.
building station. You are going to need to have one of those in your hand in order to make station expansions, which I will explain in a minute.
Travis, what are these?
So I'm so glad you asked.
The recycling icons?
Below the lay rail symbol
And the station.
and the station symbol, you'll see that there is a recycling symbol. A recycling symbol means that you must pick up waste and put it into your deck.
Ah, so if you're unable to expand your station or lay rails,
Oh no!
you're
if
putting
you,
junk into your deck.
If you lay
Oh, if you
rail
use them.
or if you decide to actually use that card and use it for the action, you also make waste in the process.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Wow.
so eventually
Your deck's full of
your deck might start getting a little crowded with a bit of waste.
How do you get rid of waste, Travis?
I'm so glad you asked.
I mean, that was my purpose.
So there are certain cards within there's another small selection of cards that I have a randomizer deck
Okay.
that I can, and it actually says even for your first game,
Use the random.
use the randomizer, except for it suggests that we use the landfill, because the landfill is one of the cards that will assist you in getting rid of some of your waste.
Gotcha.
The other thing that you can do in order to get rid of your waste is for some turns, you may find that you just drew 5 waste. It's
Yeah.
happened to me before.
I can imagine it.
And at that point, you can decide to just skip your turn. And in passing on your turn, you get to remove all waste that was in your hand.
You've basically taken a trip to the dump instead of taking a turn.
Yes.
Cool. Got it.
As you can see, this is the landfill, and you'll see return all waste cards from your hand to the waste deck.
Gotcha.
So it's not necessarily a full-on,
Strip them out of your deck, but
right. You can strip them out of your hand. If you have other cards that allow you to draw more, you may have more than just, Anyway,
No, I got it so far. Okay.
so I'm now also going to get another seven piles.
it's a lot.
It looks
I
like
apologize. I'm feeling tired just looking at it right now.
I know it seems like a lot, but these
I'm just so
right
tired.
here are just, those are standard. Those are more station expansions. That's more lay rails.
Okay.
These functionally will not do anything during the game.
When you buy it, add
When you
junk,
buy it, you will have to acquire waste.
but they give you victory points.
Functionally, they will do nothing during the game. They will add as more dead space. If you were to acquire them early, they will never do anything for you. The only thing that they'll do is give you victory points at the end of the game.
Gotcha.
Towers. Okay.
Yep. And then, as I mentioned, you get your station expansion lay rails and then your currency upgrades as well.
All right, so I've already forgotten. What are the red numbers in the top right?
That is the
Cost.
cost to acquire them.
Okay, so the top left is how much they provide, the top right is how much to
Yes.
spend to get stuff. Okay, got it. Okay. I'm caught up.
All right.
We're home now, lobster.
Hand size is 5.
Hand size is yes, it is draw 5. So.
Right.
All right, so let's see what the other 7 are going to be.
Randomizer, randomizer.
So they do this so that you don't accidentally put these into
Yeah.
the rest of the decks.
Good call.
They say very specifically what they are. Okay.
So we have a command center,
So,
a wagon factory,
love a wagon factory.
ironworks, a viaduct, a garage, a mail train, and a subway excavation. So these all these decks stay on the board.
Well, no, they'll get shuffled, right?
What? No, this
They're
is going to
things
be
to buy.
It's going to be the market.
Oh, okay. So the market is always available.
Yes.
Ah, I'm used to deck
having
builders
like
where
a master deck where
Yeah.
things come out randomly.
right.
Oh, a garage.
Garage, draw 2, discard 2.
That sounds useful.
That wasn't the garage.
And then
I play 30 trains. 30 trains.
you're gonna get there.
Lex Luthor
I believe
stole
in you.
40 cakes.
That's
Canon.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware.
that's 410s.
Did you see the guy who cosplayed as him
Oh, did you?
That's
with
Lex
his
Luthor
wagon
with the-
full of 40 cakes?
How big were the cakes?
Well, I mean, they were fake cakes, but it looked like the wagon from the picture, and inside he had a mini bar.
Oh, nice.
Oh, meme world.
How crazy you do go. Okay.
And here we go.
All right, so
All
we've
right.
got all of our marketplace now.
Yeah, so I'm going to now move this box out of the way so that I have space to actually spread out these cards.
Okay.
All right, just for the stream, I'm going to scooch this over to there.
Is this the
There we go.
randomizer deck? This is the randomizer deck.
That is the randomizer deck.
You don't need that.
Thank you.
This is your deck, Travis.
Also, thank you. All right, so
Banana phone.
I just need you to understand that I'm playing Meeple Circus instead.
na-na-na-na-na.
Exactly, that's why I was humming that.
Friend me with
Yeah,
Probably.
I wish they'd reprint it.
It would be great if we would have it by packs, but we won't. Dang it.
All right, so
So many things available to buy.
So many choices, I don't like it.
I'm gonna put
Some waste on either end.
another waste over here,
That's fair.
and you guys can grab from that one, probably.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Knew it was coming.
Shall we review what each of these cards does?
Yes, we can absolutely do that.
Alright,
If we should at some point get them into our decks.
so the garage.
These are
Well,
stations, by the way.
let's start down here with the green ones. The green ones lay track, right?
Yes.
Subway excavation lays one track, adds one junk.
And for the turn, all extra costs for laying rails are nullified.
So you don't get any more waste if you go with that one first?
There is cost to laying rails, which I will also explain in a second.
Okay.
Uh,
The viaduct.
the viaduct it will give you a lay rail action, and you will gain a waste for doing so. And this one is for the duration of the turn. The extra cost for laying rails over cities is nullified.
Okay.
Okay.
The wagon factory. Take a train card from your hand. Gain a train card. Gain a train card of a cost up to 3 more than the trash card. So it's essentially a
You're
current-
upgrading. Yeah.
currency upgrade. Yep. Garage. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards.
Seems good.
Landfill. Return all waste cards from your hand to the waste deck.
Okay.
Command Central. Draw 1 card, then name a card. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's the card you named, place it into your hand. If not, place it back on the top of your deck. So sort of a scrying thing of sorts.
Yeah.
But also maybe having if you have a streamlined deck or you know what's in your deck. Mail train. is one of the non-standard trains. You can discard any number of cards from your hand and gain 1 currency for each card you discard. That includes waste.
Gotcha.
Although that will cycle back into your deck if you do so.
Yep.
Ironworks. For the turn, you will gain 2 currency each time you play a lay rail card on your turn.
Oh, ooh.
And then I already described the basic cards up here. So is there any other questions?
No, I think
as
we'll figure it
far
out as we go. So how do we lay rail?
Okay, so we need to select our starting locations.
How do we do that?
We are all going to pick.
I want to start in Chiba Prefecture. Because it's
Sorry,
right near me.
It has been a little bit for me, so apologies.
This,
going
dear viewer,
clockwise.
is what our stream is all about.
Going
Reading
clockwise
rules.
around the table, place 1 rail token as their starting point. Players may not place a starting point on a sea space, a remote location, which are the star locations, or where another player has already placed theirs. So you can't place it here.
Because that's the sea.
Can't place them here.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. Common tactic is to start on a city, because you build stations in cities, and stations is one of the things that gets you victory points.
Okay.
So do we want to dictate who is player 1 for the sake of laying down? That would be the person who has most recently ridden a train.
Huh. Well, Amanda and I went into Boston, but that was a while back.
It was a while back.
And it was like October for me, so.
Yeah, geez. I don't know.
When did we go to Mystery Science Theater Live?
Was that the Buffy the Vampire Slayer stream I did?
Might have been.
Yeah.
Because it was a Friday, right?
Yeah.
It was before December.
Yeah,
Okay.
it definitely was before December.
It wasn't Halloween time.
We
Was it?
didn't take the train to when I went to the
This is
Swedish
too hard.
Hilltide.
Travis, your game, you first.
Okay, sure. I will start down in Yokohama.
Okay. John.
I'll go ahead and choose.
And I'm going to go to overhead cam so that people can see what we're doing.
Alright, Andy.
I'll start here at Funabashi. I have realized something, folks. Travis oriented all the cards this way. I don't know if they can be read on stream, but I have oriented the stream to match the cards.
Oh.
The board is upside down. Can we just rotate the board?
Yeah, we can certainly just rotate this.
Thanks.
I thought we were going upside down, and then I realized we probably did want to read the cards though. I don't know if the stream is going to
Well,
be.
now
able to-
everything's upside down for me, so I'll share the chats.
There you go.
Thanks. I can't read the cards anyway because they're on the opposite side of the table from me.
Where do you want to start, Amanda?
I have no idea.
So one thing that I forgot to mention about the cities.
Yes, they're different colors.
Yes. That is directly related to how many stations can fit in that city.
Ah, okay, so 3 station cities, 2 station cities, 1 station cities.
Yep.
Okay.
I like that we've all chosen cities that are now on the opposite sides of the board.
So you should choose the city over
yeah,
here. is what
you
you're
got a
saying?
nice 3-station city right
Yeah,
here.
that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright.
And now we're just gonna mindlessly charge into each other. It's gonna be great. Okay, so over the course of play, one of the main actions that you're going to be doing is you're going to try and build your rail network in order to get to other cities, to get to remote locations, to build more stations, or to link up with stations that already exist. And so, as far as the cost of laying down your rail network, into an open field is 0 cost.
Excellent. Okay.
Over a river is +1 cost.
Through the woods?
Through the mountains is +2 cost.
Are we going to grandmother's house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Into a new city is +1, plus however many stations already exist in that city.
Gotcha.
So
The cities are like nexuses in some ways.
yes, and so say I get up to here where you've already built 3 stations. In order for me to get into that city, it is going to cost me
4.
It's going to cost me extra 4 extra currency. I don't know what to call the currency in this game. I'm sure there's a proper name.
Yen?
They just call it yellow circles. So
A question for you, Travis.
yes,
I noticed that some cities are separated from each other by yellow bars.
impassable.
Okay. That's kind of what I assumed. I just wanted to make sure.
And to get to
You can't get to Akabara from Shibuya. You just can't.
Impossible.
It's impossible.
You just can't do it.
And
Like everybody knows.
the remote locations
Yes,
that I
everyone
mentioned cost the number on the city.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Linking up to that city will give you victory points equal to that number as well.
All right.
And then
I'm not retaining any of this.
No, we'll figure it out.
So,
Here we go.
the last one is that if there's another rail already on a hex, that is not only additional cost, but it is also additional waste.
Okay.
wow, okay.
What if I want to build straight to the ocean?
You cannot build in the ocean.
Why?
Even if you build an aqueduct? No, the viaduct?
Even with the subway excavation,
Yeah.
I think that's the one that you're talking about. The sea is inaccessible.
Why?
It just is.
There are sea
Cannot get
trains.
in the sea.
Godzilla lives
sea.
out there.
So I summon
Oh
him.
no.
All right. There goes
Goes
Tokyo.
Yep, there we go.
All right. So let's go.
So yeah, that's
Draw 5.
Draw 5.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go.
All right.
Travis, you're first player. Demonstrate to us how this works.
All right. So I'm gonna play a station expansion to put a station on Yokohama.
Uh-huh.
That is going to award me 2 victory points,
And you get waste.
and I get waste.
So get your waste. Good.
And then I have 4 normal trains, so I have 4 currency to play with. I am going to purchase a mail train.
Okay.
Okay.
My turn.
My turn.
Yep.
Okay. Same thing. I put a station in Okajaya, whatever that one is. That's me.
Oh, Mia.
I get a station, please. That's me 2 points. I get a waste.
Have we already done the joke about getting wasted? No.
Oh no, I'm
No,
sure.
yeah.
I'm sure it was going to be a natural progression to get there, but
And then with 4, I'm gonna get an express train. All right, Andy.
All right. I guess I'll also build a station with my station expansion over in my
I'm
town
gonna
there.
feel real left out.
And that
Funabashi.
gets me 2 points.
Oh.
And then I will lay rails, which costs me 2 to go out to Chiba. Right?
you're laying rails to
Yep.
go. Where are you looking
He
at?
wants the 2-star.
Oh yeah. So give
And
me.
I
give me
spend 2 normal trains to get 2.
Yep. And so you lay rails, so you gain a waste,
Yep.
and give me a green cube, and I'll put you over in Chiba here,
And you get.
And I get 2 more points.
and you get 2 more points.
Boop, boop.
All right.
And then I have 1, I'll buy a kick. There's no kicks.
Don't confuse me.
All right, I'm done.
All right.
I draw my 5 cards.
So tired. And
Yeah.
I'm rapidly realizing that my brain is not functioning at even half capacity right now because I retained almost nothing.
You may be asking, how does this game end?
Does this game end?
It does.
I mean, I was hoping that eventually we would get to go home because I have to sleep.
Yes.
So, either somebody uses all their rail tokens,
Okay.
we all use all of the stations,
Okay.
or 4 of the piles in the
gone.
are gone.
Can
Okay.
I just deplete a pile myself?
Yeah.
You can
Just
start
be like-
working
Yeah,
towards
that
it.
could be
Yeah.
your entire goal, yeah. That's an option.
All right.
She can buy all the
many of these
landfills.
Are there?
Here's the thing.
I don't know.
While y'all were drawing stations, I studied the blade. By which I mean I have 4 normal trains and a lay rail.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, cool. So you can lay a rail at least.
Yeah,
And so
I can.
you're over here.
Yes, I am.
It costs her
1
1
to go into a city.
into a city,
Yep.
Yeah.
3 to go in there, or 2 to go into the
Ocean.
ocean. Well, the
I'm not
river.
going into the ocean.
The ocean is the most important part of the game.
It's a
I'm
river.
gonna use 1.
It doesn't even link up to the ocean.
Can I lay? I can only do 1 lay rail. Can I only have 1 lay rail card?
Yes.
I'll lay rail into the mountains.
Okay.
Which
So that
costs
will-
2. So you have 2 left, with which you could buy a landfill.
I'm gonna. 'Cause
Okay.
Eventually, I'm getting. I have to get a waste,
Yes,
right?
you do have
'Cause
to get a waste for laying your rail.
Yeah.
Here's you've got waste next to you there. Okay.
All right. And
We're
so-
on the same turn again.
So I got 3 currency and 2 lay rails. And so I'm going to pay 2 to lay into Shonan, and I'm going to pay 1 to go off into the river there. And so I will gain 2 waste for doing so,
Yeah.
and I will gain 2 victory points for going into the remote location.
Okay. John.
Okay. I have 2 lay rails, 3 trains. So 2 to go here. Right?
1 to go into the city.
1 to go in the city. 2 to go here.
1 to go into the river.
And
And you have 1 point left. You could have gone into the
can I
mountains.
go instead of the mountain?
You can
Yeah.
go into the mountains instead if you want.
Do I lose this?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
you
go
have
with
your
that.
2 lay rails. You have enough to
I'll
do
go with
all of that.
All right, that's it.
So you got your 2 wastes. You got.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
My go. Normal
Really distracting
train.
having all that done.
Normal train. Normal train. Normal train. And a lay rails. All right.
Yeah,
So
my brain power is at fantastic gymnastics level right now. Not
guess
deck
I'll
builder level.
lay
Oh,
rails
that's why you're able to attune to it and get your
here.
25 points,
Yeah.
unlike the rest of us.
I
and
know.
then-
I got the 25 points, and it subsequently drained all of my IQ points out.
Yeah.
It was like, oh no, okay, you're now the game's master. Therefore, all you can do is play this game.
No, I'm just going to lay rails into this other remote location.
There you go.
Get
Okay.
3 more points. I'm winning for now. I have not purchased much that will help me,
All right.
and I've
So,
got some waste in my hands.
Quick note about station expansions and their values.
Uh-huh.
That, boy, I probably should have mentioned earlier. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry,
you probably
guys.
should have. It's
Yeah.
okay, but I haven't laid any. I haven't made any stations yet
First-
because I didn't have my card.
First station,
Educate me.
2 points.
Cool.
Second station, 4 points total.
Uh-huh.
So plus 2 if you're already
Uh-huh.
in there.
Yeah.
Third station, 8 points total.
Yeah.
So plus 4 if you're already in the city. If you link up to a city that has been built up 2-3 stations, you just get 8 points.
Nice.
That's your
But
thing.
but it's also going to cost you a lot to get in there, because it's a city with 3 stations with presumably other people already having built there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Amanda, for these wonderful snacks.
I figured we were all enjoying gummies. So
Yeah.
is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Sweet. Cool. first. I'm gonna build a station.
All right.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm on the board.
Yeah.
Exciting. Next, I have 3 normal trains. And only rails.
Okay.
So, how much does it cost me to get in there?
4.
That's annoying. Cost me how much to get in there?
1.
And you get a waste.
I know.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
well aware. I have the pile right next to me.
You're the one who said your brain wasn't working.
Did you get the one for the station expansion?
I sure. Oh no, I didn't get that. I didn't realize I got one for both of those.
And you have 2 coins left.
Yeah, it is on both those cards. Okay. Yeah, I have 2 things to spend.
I think the only thing I have 2 is the landfill.
Well, I do have all this waste,
Yeah.
so I might as well.
Alright.
Here you go.
Yeah.
All right. I got 3 normal trains, a waste.
Now I shuffle my deck, right?
Yes. And so 3 normal trains and a lay rails.
Okay.
So I am going to lay rail. Let's see. Yeah, let's lay rail there,
Okay.
Which costs 1.
which costs 0
Oh, costs 0.
because it's an open field
Yep.
with nothing there.
And then you have your 3 trains.
And I'm gonna get an express train.
Yeah.
Good call. Alright, there you go. 2 waste, 2 lay rail, and 2 normal trains. Another one mountain.
I thought a mountain was 3.
It's 2.
Okay, sorry.
And yeah, I get another waste. Alright, Andy, go.
Okay. I have 3 normal trains and 2 wastes. So
Okay.
I guess I get an express train. I could get an apartment, but as Travis said, that's garbage and
It
gets
seems
you
like
victory points,
it
but
seems
only
like
at
it's
the end of the
late game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use.
All right, Amanda.
All right. Well, I have some waste.
Okay.
But fortunately, I also have a landfill.
Aha!
So
Yeah.
Your landfill did its job.
certainly did. And then I have 2 normal trains and a station expansion.
Nice.
So I'm gonna get that waste back. Build a station.
Cool.
Can I build a station?
Either there or there.
Wow. Okay.
But it costs 2 to build one here? Oh, okay.
just-
It's VPs more.
Ah.
So now I get 2 more points.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
All right.
All right. And I have 2 to spend.
Did you take your waste back?
Yes, I did. I immediately put it right back in my discard pile. I was like, yeah, so I get that waste back. But I didn't get another one.
Yeah.
So it all works out. I guess, I mean, that landfill did its job.
Yes, it did.
It didn't do anything else. So I guess I'll buy a landfill, otherwise it's sort of wasted.
There you go.
Now
Hey.
your head is going to be full of
Look.
landfills.
Look,
But no waste.
no waste.
Yeah. We're waste free here.
Waste free, full of
All right.
landfill.
Waste.
All right. 2 normal trains, a lay rails, and a station
Oh, good
expansion.
God. Okay.
So I'm going to expand in Yokohama,
Okay.
which will give me 2 points there. I am going to lay rail. Yeah, sure, I'll lay rail. I'm going to lay rail into the mountain.
Okay.
So I will gain 2 more waste.
2 wastes, yep. Your waste is getting bigger.
Yeah.
You need some landfills, my friend.
1 waste. Lay
You got it
rail,
covered.
Would you like to buy
One
some
more-
landfill from me?
Express.
Oh, no.
So you got
It's
4 points.
called Boston. Boom. It's
Nice.
built on landfill. Okay, they
Yeah,
built like the
yeah,
entire south end
And I get another waste.
Yep. All
on
right.
landfill. That's
So-
why it floods.
Travis, how much does it cost me to build in the city I already have a station in?
You just to
I have a
pay the
station expansion.
Yeah,
that's
nothing.
it, that's
It
it.
just
Cost me
it's
nothing.
Just, yeah.
All right, please,
You just expand.
please to expand me.
There we go.
Because you can't build a station in a remote location.
You
right?
cannot.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Only.
And then
only
I've
where
got
the,
4 normal trains, so I'll get another express train into my deck. Or no, wait, what's that guy over there? The
This
station
is a
expansion.
station expansion.
Same as the one you have already.
Yeah.
No, I'll take an express train
I
right now.
was going to say, please be advised, you can't expand anymore right now. You're not in another city yet.
Yeah.
And,
All right, that's my go.
And Funabashi has hit station saturation.
Yeah.
So I have 3 normal trains,
Okay.
Okay.
and I can lay 2 rails.
Ooh. Still can't get into that remote location, huh?
No, it's really annoying me. But,
However.
however, I could lay rail around it and make other people's lives annoying.
Yeah.
Right? Like, right now you could go at it this way. If I put rail here, doesn't that make it harder for people to get at?
It would.
If I can't have it, no one can.
I'll get around to it when I can.
Someday I'll get there and get my 4 victory points.
Yeah.
But it cost me how much? 2 to
2 to go.
2.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 to go into the river.
Yeah.
And 2
sorry, it's 1 to go into the river.
Oh, 1 to go in the river and 1 to go in Machida.
Machida.
Is that 2 or 1? It's a 2-tower city.
It's a
so
2-tower city.
I could just like make my presence known in various cities.
Yeah, and then use station expansions when you can later.
Yeah.
But just get your foothold there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I've laid a rail.
Yep.
All right.
So how much did that cost me?
1.
1. Okay, so that's 1.
Okay.
So with 2, you can either lay in one of the mountains,
Yeah.
or you can spend 1 and go
Yeah.
anywhere there.
Now, when you're laying rail, risk-like, you can just keep going. You can lay rail from a place you just laid rail into, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That just burns.
What do you got?
Okay. So I got a mail train,
Good.
and I'm gonna discard 2 waste. So I got 3, 4, 5 currency. And I'm gonna get myself a wagon factory.
All right.
Pretty sweet.
Station expansion and 4, so I'm gonna get a station in Okawa, so I get 2 more points. Red, sorry. Thank you. And with 4, I'm gonna buy 2 landfills.
They're really
Ooh.
useful,
Okay.
which I'm about to see.
All right. My go. I have 2 lay rails and 3 normal trains, which means I can go boom, that's 0 points,
Yep.
and boom is 1 point, right?
Mhm. So you've spent 1, you've laid 2 rails.
Yeah.
So
So I have 2 left to buy a landfill.
yeah, and gain your 2 waste
And
as
yeah,
well.
2 wastes.
Oh, and I gain a waste using my station.
Thank you for being honest. I missed that one.
Go ahead, Amanda.
What do you think I am?
I get rid of these 2 waste with my landfill,
Yeah,
Nice.
do it. It's working.
and I have 2, so I could buy another landfill. Not gonna.
I feel like you're landfilled up at this point.
I mean, that landfill just got rid of 2 waste out
Does
of
the
my
game
hands,
end if we
so-
run out of waste?
No.
Out of waste, I'm pretty sure the reason that they gave you such a massive stack of waste is that you never do.
Yeah.
You challenged us now.
I've never come close.
Okay.
I'd be interested to see it though.
So now that Andy's in that spot, it costs me 1 extra to go there.
And you also get an extra waste.
Okay.
So, all right, my turn.
Yep.
All right, I got 3 currency and a lay rails. I am going to go into the remote Odawara.
All right, you go up 3.
Boom, boom, boom. He's tied with me.
Oh, okay.
Gain an extra waste.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna eventually catch up with me. The fact that like
Waste.
every turn has been 2 waste.
Trash. I'm gonna put a rail. Let's move up this way. And then I have 3. With that 3, I'm gonna get a garage.
Oh, a garage.
Garage.
Garagi.
All right.
What do you call it? A car hole.
All right, I have a station expansion
Holy crow.
and 5 currency.
5. Wow.
So I could buy a viaduct, a wagon factory, or I could build a station in that city. And then that would cost me 1, and I'd have 4 left.
No, it doesn't cost you anything to build your...
Oh! I keep thinking that it costs money to build a station. It doesn't?
No.
All right, Amanda, could you build a station for me in that city?
Kashiwa.
That, yeah, and I'll take a waste. And then I will buy, for 5, a wagon factory.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what's up.
All right.
So, my hubris has bitten me. I have 2 landfills and no waste.
No waste.
So,
That means your landfill's it's doing its job.
yeah, I guess so. But I can lay rails, except I can't.
No trains?
I have no
No
trains
money.
in my hand. But I have a station expansion.
All right, cool.
So I'm going to gain
And
a
you're
waste.
in some cities.
And I am in some cities, so I am going to build a station.
If you do the third one, you go up to 8, right?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Dang. All right.
It also is going to cost... Sorry, it's 1 for the city, 3 for the stations, plus 1 for you already being there.
Yep.
It costs 5 to get in there.
Nobody's building into that place.
Dynamech, yes. More like land full. Also, welcome.
All right.
So I got a
Is that Toshi?
I believe that is
That's
yes.
Toshi's alt account?
Yeah, we need
I
we need to fix the welcome so that it recognizes his
I got
name.
3 currency and a station expansion. I'm going to expand
Someday I'm going to get
in
those 4
Yokohama.
currency, but today is not that day. Illinois.
And I'm
How's
going to
it
buy a
going, man?
garage,
All right.
get my waste.
4 waste and a car. I pass. Go, Andy.
Okay.
4 waste in a
4
car.
waste and a car.
So you were able to discard your waste though.
Oh.
That's how that goes. Is that if you
Alright.
pass on your turn, any waste that was in your hand for that turn
Just goes away.
it goes away.
Gotcha.
It's
You,
like
you
you have
spent your
have
turn
5.
cleaning up.
Like I said,
Alright.
you spent your turn going to the dump.
Travis, tell me if I'm doing this correctly. Wagon factory,
Uh huh.
I exile an express train.
Uh huh. Yep.
When trash,
You just send it off to the void.
does it go back into the deck? Or
It's trashed. So
Okay,
I
that's
would go
gone.
for a separate void pile. That's
Okay.
how I played it before.
and I get
there are only
myself
so
a
many
limited express
in theory.
train.
That's really good.
Limited.
Does that mean you
And I have 2 wastes and a normal train. I can't do anything with that extra point. But I
well-
upgraded a train, and I feel that was
Yeah,
worthwhile.
no. The upgrade train goes into your hand, so you effectively have
Yeah.
4 currency right now.
Oh, I thought that the
Goes into your hand.
So a few years
it right
ago,
there.
place
the
the new
wagon.
place the new card into your hand. Read the
The
card. Yeah. So I have 4
library's
currency.
summer reading theme was underground. And I decided my interpretation of underground, the way I was going to
I'll
go
get
at
an
it was
ironworks.
trains.
All
I
right.
was going to do subways.
Nice.
So I actually looked up subways from all over the world and found pictures of the maps, the trains, and like the city itself.
Oh.
And what I found, and I tried to be really balanced about this, I didn't want to be like, I'm going to find all the subways in North America. No, I did like New York, I did Toronto, and I did somewhere else. I think I did like the San Francisco. I did the
Okay.
yeah.
The BART.
Yeah, I did the BART. But then I was like, I want to make sure I have some South American subway systems. I want to make sure I do. I think I did like Toronto, and I did one other in Canada, and then I did a bunch in Europe, and then I did a bunch in Asia, and then I went looking for Africa and Australia. Australia does not really have any subways. But what I did find is that there are subway systems in some places that you would not think have subway systems. Tehran has a subway system, and it is awesome. It's not that big, but it's awesome. So there are some subway systems in places that I think people don't necessarily think of as subway having cities. And it was really neat finding the maps. The maps were really cool to find. I did Moscow. I did Oslo. I did Paris. I had to do Paris. I did London. And I did a couple. I forget where I did in Africa. I did one in Egypt. And then I did like I did like a couple in South America. I did like one in Argentina and one in Brazil. And the maps are really cool, and the trains all look really different.
Nifty.
Which was really cool. It was really neat to go looking and finding pictures of these trains, which I'm just really enjoying seeing the pictures of trains on the cards. Because I grew up with a train fanatic in the house.
Oh,
My dad is a massive train nerd.
Cool.
And he had electric trains. When I was growing up, he had HO scale electric trains, mostly MacLeod, which are German, I believe. And he still owns them. He doesn't really have a place to set them up. The house is pretty small. But I loved playing with them as a kid. When he would let me play with them, I thought they were just the neatest, most like detailed things ever. So this is the sort of thing that he would geek out over. Yeah. He would know what trains these all are. Like he would be able to identify where these are from. He watches YouTube videos of train ride-alongs.
Yeah.
From like the front car.
Okay.
He just watches those for fun.
Cool.
It's like, oh, I'm on a train that's traveling through like
He's the
the
person,
New York subway.
He's the person Train Simulator is made for.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, my dad is a big train nerd. The best Christmas present I ever got him was a print of the map of Middle Earth done as a subway map.
Oh, cool.
It's your turn, Amanda.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I just had to. I had
Yeah,
to
the story.
share
Yeah.
train
Story
stuff.
time with Amanda.
I got a landfill and some waste, so the waste is going
Goodbye,
away.
waste.
And the landfill's going
She should
here.
get a point every time she does that.
I got some normal trains.
All right, cool.
I can't build a station. I can't lay any rail.
Could buy an express train.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy an express train. I think an express train, or what's that command central?
Draw a card.
Name a card.
Draw a card, name a card. and
Reveal the top of your deck. If it's the named card, draw
Landfill.
Wait.
You sure?
Or I could buy another station expansion.
No,
I
she's
don't
saying
really get-
landfill is what you would name.
Yeah,
Oh.
100%. That's what I would name.
And you can do the garage. Draw 2, discard 2.
Ooh.
It's also got 1 money.
I think I'm gonna do the express train.
Okay. Here comes the train.
3 waste, a lay rail, and a normal train. I'm actually going to use this turn. I'm gonna, against my better judgment.
All right. Lay rail, normal. Okay, 2 waste. Boom.
When I was a kid, my dad had a friend, a guy named Henry, and
Wait,
Henry's family lived
how much
up
does
in
it cost to lay
New
rail
Hampshire.
into that 2-town, that one there?
1 for a city.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because no one's in there.
Okay.
So, and he and Henry had a plan. Henry had land up in New
I
Hampshire.
have 3 normal, a landfill,
woods.
and a station expansion. I can't expand in any of the places I'm in, so I'm going to buy a lay rail.
And he and Henry had this plan when I was a kid that they
Your
were
turn,
going
Amanda.
to buy a train car,
Oh.
like something
Legit.
like with seats and stuff, and redo it as like a clubhouse.
Ah.
And put it in the woods up where Henry's family lived in New Hampshire. They lived like up in the boonies in New Hampshire. And when I say boonies, I mean like dirt road, middle of nowhere, woods all around.
Gotcha.
They had like a small farm. And I have stories about that farm. The best one being about the fox and the pigs.
Yeah, you've told that.
Yeah. But yeah, they were going to put this train in the woods, and they found that buying the train car was doable. That was a feasible thing. Like that, the actual cost of it was not that big a deal. Getting the train car to Nottingham, New Hampshire,
Yeah.
and
Transporting the
getting
train
it
car.
into the woods was the tough part.
You put it on rails.
Yeah, because there are so many rails going up through Nottingham, New Hampshire. They would have had to pay to have it like trailered into the woods, and then they would have had to lay rails to sit it on. Because otherwise it's just going to sink into the dirt.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So that never came to fruition.
Yeah, that never happened. So, I have 2 waste.
Do you have a
Do you have a
landfill?
landfill?
I have no landfills.
Oh, no.
So, I have 3 normal trains.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get myself. I think this time I'm gonna get a garage.
Okay.
Here you go.
All right, go play garage.
All right.
Draw 2 cards.
Ditch 2.
I'm going to ditch 2 waste.
If anyone
That's
watching
how it
has
works.
not heard the story about the fox and the pigs,
I'm gonna play Wagon Factory. I'm going to send a normal train to the
it's a little
void,
gruesome, and I
Yeah,
tell
an
it to
express
small
train.
children.
Okay.
and then I'm going to have 4 currency.
Because small children like gruesome
I
things.
am with that 4 currency.
Fireworks.
And it's both gruesome
to
and
get-
funny. So it's like the best of both worlds.
Express train.
All right. I have a landfill.
Wow, okay.
Getting rid of 2 waste.
Okay.
Another landfill and a station. Going to build a station over in.
Okay.
Get
2
to
more
the
points, please. Red. All right.
All right.
I'm not even gonna attempt that one.
What?
I have 2 waste, 2 lay rails, and 1 normal train.
Bueno?
Yep. Nope. That
Well,
wasn't gonna come out like that.
I had
tried.
planned to go there, but it
We're
costs me
saying
more than I can do,
Japanese
so I'll go
place
there.
names very poorly because we are all very white.
Yeah.
And I have never taken any Japanese. One of my roommates my freshman year of college took Japanese, but I didn't like her.
Which
she didn't
one?
like me.
Oh,
so
okay.
Emily.
All right.
We
Your
didn't get
go.
along. Part of the problem being that when I signed up for my room, I had said, you know, I'm a night owl. And I think both of my other roommates had said that they were night owls. And then she decided to take Japanese, and the only first year Japanese course was at another campus, was at Haverford. And the class started at 8 a.m. 5 days a week. And it was a really
that
intensive
sounds-
class. So she had to be on the blue bus by 7:30 in the morning, which meant she had to be up before 7. So she was no longer a night owl, but the rest of us still were, and that was a problem. So I have waste.
Okay.
I have 2 normal trains and a lay rails.
Okay.
But I also have a garage.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. Ooh, okay. So garage has been played.
Discard a waste.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I drew a landfill.
Oh.
So I could get rid of, if I play the landfill, I could get rid of.
But you gotta decide
Yeah, I have
what
to.
you're discarding
Yeah, that's what
first.
I'm. Yeah, but it was like, oh, the waste was an easy pick to discard if I hadn't pulled the landfill.
Then
Well,
just
no, you
I could
just-
just discard the landfill
Yeah.
and the waste, and that
So
way
you've
I
got
get
1
my
money already.
express train
2, 3,
and 2 normal
4, 5.
trains and a lay rails.
Hey. You know what you have the money for right now?
I do. Guess what I finally get? I finally get to lay rail into that.
All right.
Boop, boop. So that was 4. I have 1 left. Who cares?
There's nothing you can do with
Yeah,
one.
I could lay some. I laid rails, so I also get
Get a waste.
those.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Travis.
Lay rail and 3 currency. I am going to lay rail.
The plan works.
Lay rail into the river here.
All right.
More waste for you.
Yeah, take a waste.
And I guess I'll take a landfill myself.
They're helpful.
All right.
I'll take 1.
I got 5.
Hey, I do have a good chance of having one in any given hand.
Waste. Wagon factory.
Yeah.
All right, Andy.
2 wastes, express train, and 2 normal trains, so I have 4 points. I'll buy another ironworks.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll buy a garage.
Okay.
I get to get rid of 2 wastes. And I got a landfill. And then I have 2 normal trains, I'm not going to do anything with this. So I don't need another landfill right now.
With my mail train, I'm going to discard a waste card. So I have 2 currency, 3, 4, 5 currency, and a station expansion. With my 5 currency, I am going to purchase a wagon factory.
Okay.
And then with my station expansion, I am going to... Yeah, I'm in a city now.
There you go.
That's city.
All right.
That gets you another waste.
I mean,
We got a
I
garage.
guess.
Garage, draw 2, ditch 2. Okay, I will. These are actually kind of hard now. I own the landfill. Ditching.
It just...
Yeah. Okay. Ditch the waste. Alright. That's 1. Landfill for 0. Lay rail. I can use this 1 for the lay rail.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can use it for whatever requires currency.
Okay. Waste.
So you've got 3 points.
Your lane rail into. Okay.
Yep.
That costs 1.
Yep.
I have
So
So you have 2 points left.
2 points left. I don't want to buy anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I have ironworks, but no lay rails, 2 wastes, and 2 normal trains. So I have 3 points. Yeah. Buy a lay rails.
Good.
Amanda?
Oh,
Thank you, Travis. My ironworks don't work if I don't have lay rails.
So I think you're the
Here
only
you go,
person who's
Amanda.
actually passed
All right.
a turn to get rid of waste so far.
Yes.
Yeah, I got clogged.
I don't know how I've...
Not been clogged.
I think I'm due.
I have some normal trains, and then I have a lay rails and a station expansion. So it's like I only have a base deck right now.
Amanda's been shuffling through because how many copies of Landfill do you have, Amanda?
3, I think. 3 or 4.
1, 2. I feel like I have a third
Okay.
there.
And Andy, I don't know how many he has.
Let's see. I have 3. I have a station expansion. I could put a station in either of the other 2 cities I'm in. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put a station there.
Boom. 4 points.
Forward
Machida.
settling, are you?
Yeah. Why?
I see this as an affront to my rail network.
I don't.
I'll fight you in the Machida station parking lot.
I will fight you in Shibuya.
What do you get, Travis?
Are you all set?
Yeah,
got
I'm
your-
done. I need a waste.
Hmm.
Was I right? Yeah.
3 waste. Normal train with a lay rail. I'm gonna do it.
Do it. Do it.
Thing.
There we go. Gonna go right there.
All right. Wagon factory, trashing this, getting this. I got 5 cash. I'll buy another wagon factory.
It just
All right.
feeds itself.
2 can play that
Made
game.
enough money
First
for
I'll-
this pancake breakfast.
Landfill this waste away.
Make another pancake
Then I'll
breakfast.
wagon factory a normal train into an express train. I have 3 monies. I will use
Who are we
those
fighting in a
3
Shibuya
monies.
parking lot? Travis and I are fighting in a Shibuya parking lot. We're actually
For-
probably fighting in like the parking lot for this lake right here. Did
Dang
that
it, what
giveaway
am I
happen?
spending my 3 monies on?
I don't know. What do you want? You buy a garage?
I could buy a garage, a station expansion, or a lay rails. I think I'm going all in on laying rails. So if I could have a lay rails, please.
Okay.
I
bad
haven't
now.
done any construction in a while.
I feel really bad now
Why is that?
because unfortunately Andy is in a position where my area is just kind of yeah.
He can get out this way through
Well, I go next.
Shinagawa Maguro. Yeah, but you can't expand directly into that because
No,
there's
I
a wall
can't.
You
here.
could expand there.
Yeah.
That's a thing that might be going on.
You could expand there.
But that's a thing that could be going on.
It could, but do you want to be that guy?
No.
You can be.
I could.
Amanda.
Look at
You
all
can come
this.
over here. There's so much
True.
space.
But you guys are heading that way.
It's free real estate JPEG.
If one card has a value, do I have to use that one card for the full value? So if I have a 2 and it's the only card that has money on it, do I have to use that one card for the one effect that I want to use it for? I have a lay rail and a 2 card in my hand.
Uh-huh.
So
Can
do
you
I get-
split the 2 and
can I
use
split
it on
the
2?
Yeah,
lay
it's
rails?
a
Yeah,
pool.
it's
It's
a
a pool
pool
of
of
currency.
value.
Making sure. All right.
It's a pool of value.
Is that a circus of value?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was. It was a circus of value joke. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I have a landfill, but no waste. So, and I have 4 normal trains.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna. I get to buy a card.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
I just haven't been getting normal trains in the right.
Quantity.
Yeah, in the right layout to actually buy cards. It just so happened that my first hand I didn't get to build anything. So I don't know, I've just been getting hands that don't let me. I'm either doing a thing and therefore getting waste, or I have waste and I can't do a thing.
Right.
So
Yeah.
my hands have been limiting. So I have 4. So I'm going to buy.
Oh my god.
Oh, so difficult. What does the mail train do?
Discard any number of cards from your hand. Gain 1 money for each card discarded.
Includes waste.
Yeah, it seems
That's
good.
pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of those.
Okay. Travis.
All right.
Here you go.
I am gonna throw down a garage.
You in your garage.
All right, and I'm going to then discard a landfill and a waste.
Okay.
I'm going to wagon factory, a normal train,
Express train.
turn into an express train, and then
Night train to Monde Fene.
I'm going to use my mail train to discard a normal train.
For no reason.
Well, it's the same net result.
No,
I
I
just,
know.
Yeah, I know. I just
So
want
you
to
have
do that.
4 points.
5.
Oh,
The
that's right.
The
One
garage
from the
had
garage.
one.
Yep.
Yep,
Another wagon station?
no, I
You should
think
buy a
I'll.
tower, yeah.
I think I'm going to go for a.
Lizards.
I'm gonna go for a viaduct.
Alright. My go.
Where's the viaduct? do?
Landfill removes this waste.
Yep.
Nice.
Station expansion. Going to put
That's
a
nice.
station over here.
Okay.
Making it more expensive for me. That's fine.
Points. Then lay rails 2. I get 2 waste. 2. I will move over to here.
Okay.
Okay. This is where my deck really fires off.
Okay.
Guys, watch this play. Lay rails, lay rails, lay rails, station expansion,
Oh, Jesus.
and a waste. So I'm going to pass my turn and get rid of that waste.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Your move, Amanda.
I feel bad.
Okay, so garage.
Yeah.
Draw 2. Discard 2.
I think I'm close to. I think I'm close. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 10 left.
Actually, no. Discard. Ba, 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 ba.
I've got 11.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, we'll discard those. A lay rails and a normal train.
I can't believe I got that.
Oh my gosh.
Because then I'm going to play my landfill so I can get rid of 2 waste
Hey.
out
Okay.
of my deck. And then play a station expansion.
All right. Where are you expanding?
Sweet. All right. Travis.
And you get another
You
waste.
pass.
Yeah.
All right.
But I just got rid of 2, so
Yeah.
Garage. Draw 2.
via no chicken instead of a viaduct.
Ditching 2
Yeah.
cards. Waste. Wagon station. Ditching a normal. Grabbing a express. 4 with express. Station expansion.
Okay.
With the express, you got a.
2-2.
Oh, you had 2.
I had
Okay.
2 expresses.
I'm going to throw a waste into my landfill. And then I have 6. I'm going to buy a limited express train.
Nice.
Amanda.
Well, I'm going to toss some waste into my landfill. Play 2 normal trains and a lay rails.
Okay.
And I'm going to lay some rails into that Tachikawa
Gotcha.
city, which cost me 1.
Yep.
Did I score the 2 points for
Get my waste back.
putting one here? Did I get 2?
Yes, you did.
And I get. No, that was rail, not
Yeah.
station. So, cool.
All right. I'm going to Wagon Factory. I'm going to discard an express train.
Oh, yeah.
A limited express train. And then I am going to lay
cards
down
don't
a
shuffle
station
very well.
expansion
No.
and the 3
I'm
currency
so used
there.
to being able to
So
shuffle.
put a second station there. And then I'm going to.
So I'm confused about stations.
What's the question?
Each station earns you 2 points.
Yeah.
Stations. If there's one station in a city, that city is worth 2 victory points. 2 stations, 4 points
I
total.
see. Okay, okay.
3 stations, 8
It's
points
at the end
total.
of the game.
Yeah.
No.
Well, these
We've
are
been
these
getting
are
that.
conferred as we've been
Okay.
going.
Yeah.
So now, say you just hauled yourself all the way over here and got into this city, you would immediately get 8 points because
Gotcha.
there's already 3 stations.
But it would be expensive for you to build into there
Yeah.
because I have rail and 3 stations there already.
Yep. I got you. Okay.
And with my 3 currency, I am going to grab a station expansion, I think.
All right. Wild landfills. Wagon upgrade. Ditching normal. An express. Sorry. Station expansion. Express train. So I'm going to put a new station over Mikiala.
Romia.
Stand. No.
I
Thank you.
got it.
Thank you. And with 2, there's nothing else I can buy.
Yeah.
And you could buy a landfill too.
Nah, I already got 2.
All right. Garage. Draw 2. Discard 2. I'll discard a waste and an ironworks. 3 normal trains. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Wagon factory. Ditch a normal train for an express train. So I have 4 points. 5 points. Sorry.
Yep.
I'll buy a tower.
All right. And you got a tower.
Gain yourself an additional waste.
Tower of power.
The way
get a
that
waste.
the way that I've played it before is that I don't factor in VP cards until end.
Okay, that's
Because you
fine.
could wind up ditching it with something if you really.
Like you could theoretically.
Go ahead, Amanda.
There should be an expansion where it's like war trains.
So-
You take that as a deck. That's a deck.
I
builder
have
I've
some
actually been
waste,
excited about.
and thankfully, I have a landfill. You know what else I have?
Another landfill.
Another landfill.
know what else you have? No. Just the two. Just the two.
And then I have an express train and a station expansion.
Are there any cities where you can build?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Because I can build a second one there.
Enemy attacks take
So I'm going to build a
So
second
that's
one
worth
there.
4 points?
Well, it's worth a total of 4 points
Okay.
because I got 2 for the
Yeah.
first one. Now I've got an additional 2 for the second one.
Yeah.
And then I get my waste back.
Good for you.
And I have 2 points. I could get another landfill. I'm not gonna because I feel like I have enough.
So I got lay rails and 5 currency. I'm gonna spend 1 to build right there.
Yep.
And get a waste.
And get a waste. And then with my 4, I am going to purchase. Yeah, with my 4, I am going to purchase an express train.
All right. 2 waste and 3 normal trains. I'm getting a garage. And you're up.
My deck hates me.
I know that feeling.
4 lay rails and a waste. So I pass my turn again. That waste goes directly into the
4 lay rails.
void. Yeah.
All right.
Waste.
Okay.
4 normal trains.
Okay.
I'm going to use my 4 currency to buy something.
Okay.
Mail train, mail train, mail
Mail
train.
train's real tempting. May I see the mail train?
Oh yeah. 4. Nobody wants the
Here's
mail
the
train.
mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna mail.
I want you to stop.
That was fabulous, Travis. Somebody clip that.
No, please don't.
Travis.
I could launch him at you.
True. Be a projectile.
Yes, you are the resident fantastic
I am.
gymnastics
I
expert.
am. I've landed both gymnasts.
Yeah,
So I feel like I
Oh.
really.
You know what I was gonna say?
Imagine it's like a lawn dart.
Yeah, while it's on my mind, in the diagram or in the illustration rather, he has a head of hair.
Yeah, he does.
And he's bald
He
as
is
a ping
bald.
pong
He
ball.
is bald as a ping pong ball.
And the female gymnast got her little ponytail.
She has her little pony.
Yeah. Like it doesn't.
You know
feel
what?
Like it would be.
He's streamlined that way.
It's aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Can he put his arms down like the
No.
gymnast?
No.
No? So he's forever stuck. Oh no.
It's actually a very
You
tragic.
can't even actually rotate. They are a separate piece, but you can't because they're they've
there
got
must
the
be
circuit
wires,
in
yeah.
them. But you can't rotate them at all. And it's so that he's always in the right position when he lands because you have to put when you land you have to have your hands up.
Yeah.
As I
So,
said, I've watched a lot. Sorry, I had a waist.
Yeah, discretion's the better part of valor. I'm going
Yeah,
to.
I didn't do a thing. I didn't do my.
Oh.
I didn't. I didn't pick my card. I put them.
Well, that's what I do.
Travis.
I hadn't decided on the mail
It doesn't.
train.
It doesn't change.
She was
what I've
looking at the mail train, but she hadn't actually bought it when you sang the mail train
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
done. Yeah, I see. I thought the mail train was a.
Reloaded chat, huh? I'm gonna get
anybody's-
myself actually. Yeah, because you know what? I have waste and landfill, and sometimes I have 2 landfills that I don't actually need to use. So we'll do that.
Okay, so
now
that
you
was
get
my
to go.
turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ace card. Express. Normal.
Now you're Andy, skipping my turn.
1, 2. 2 more waste.
Okay. I have a waste.
I'm trying not
I
to be
have
that guy, but it's
a
getting very
station
hard.
expansion that I can't do, a lay rails and an express train.
I'm trying to take over the honeycomb.
So how much would it cost me to build into there?
1 for the city, 1 for the station, 1 for him being there, so 3.
I have 3.
You could do it.
Okay, I'm going to build into there and I get 2 points.
Yep.
Okay, and I get a waste.
You get 2 points for putting rail into a city?
Since I
Because
already
the
built
station's
station-
already
Oh, because
there.
the station's there. That's right.
And you got 2 waste for that one.
Oh,
You get extra waste for somebody else already being there. 'Cause
extra
it's
waste.
extra wasteful. There's
Gotcha.
already a rail
There's
there.
already rails there.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. So I have a mail train.
My deck is getting big, but that's just because it's full of waste.
And I get to discard any number of cards from my
apparently.
hand and gain 1 for each card discarded. I'm going to discard a lay rails.
Okay.
So that gives me a total of 5.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And with 5, I'm going to get what's the wagon factory do?
Oh, if you have a,
Currency upgrade.
So if you have a number 1 train,
Uh-huh.
you can upgrade it to a 2 train for free, and it goes in your hand immediately. If you have a 2 train, you can get rid of it and get a 3 train.
I'm going to do that. Wagon factory.
All right.
Wagon me.
All right. I am going to. So I got 5 currency, lay rails, and a station expansion. So I'm going to.
One of those things.
I can do 2 of those things. I'm going to station expansion down in Kawasaki.
Yep.
I am going to lay rails into Machida,
Okay.
Oh, hi. Join me.
Giving you 4 points.
giving me 4 points.
So if I were to upgrade the space now with where I and Andy are, he would
You
also
would both get points.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I had already done that there, so.
Yeah. All right. I go. Landfill. Get rid of these.
Okay.
Thank you. And then 2 monies. I'm done.
Okay.
That is not helpful. Okay.
I'm going to Ironworks. Lay rails. I have 2, 3. Waste. Tower. Normal train. I have 4. Not really anywhere I can lay rails to that's going to help me an awful lot. But I guess since I've got 4, I'll lay rails into here. Does that give me waste? 2 waste?
It does.
Okay.
All right. Amanda, you're up.
Yeah. So, first.
Wait, that cost me 2, so I have 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can
fine.
buy a landfill if you
I
want
could.
to.
I could.
All right. Garage. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards.
Yes.
Discard a landfill.
Okay.
Discard a lay rails. Mail train.
Yay.
Normal train. Yeah, like I don't have a lot to discard.
It's all good.
Well, mail train. They're all 1 cost cards, so I'm not getting anything
Yeah.
out of that. So, I'll discard my mail train and a normal train to gain what I would have gotten.
So you have
out
3
of them
points, 4
anyway.
points right
4
now.
points right now, and I have a lay rails. I'm gonna go ahead and lay some rails.
All right.
Lay some rails to here. That cost me 1.
Costs you nothing.
Oh.
Open
It costs
field
you
is
nothing,
Oh.
so you still have 4.
I still have 4.
Yep.
My goodness.
And you'll get a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I laid rails. 4, I'm going to buy. I'm gonna get an express train.
All right. Travis,
Viaduct and a normal train.
what's everything else?
Don't worry about the rest of it.
Is it all viaducts?
No, it's.
Is it all
Oh,
waste?
it's all waste.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you need some landfills, man.
So what's the viaduct do?
It nullifies the cost of laying rails over cities.
So if
it's
someone's already
free.
Ah.
No,
Oh.
if I were to go there, it's still going to cost me the extra for the station, the extra for her being there.
But
So
not for the
I
city.
couldn't go
So
there.
this is the better one because
That's the better
everything.
one. But it's also more expensive,
Costs
so I
7,
haven't
yeah.
gotten it
Yeah.
yet.
All right.
So I'm just gonna go there for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my waste for doing so, and
Okay.
that is that.
Double wagon factory to turn a normal train
All the way into an express, into
an unlimited.
a, yep.
And then limited.
And you actually
landfill
trashed the express
station.
too.
Yeah, I did. 3 station landfill. Station will upgrade here. So that's 1, 2. And then I get a waste. And then I have 3. And with those 3, I'm going to buy an express train.
Express train deck is getting really low.
All right, Andy, you're up.
Yep. I'm going to play a garage, draw 2, discard a couple wastes. I have another waste. I have 2 lay rails and a normal train. I'm going to go into that water there.
Okay.
Yep. I get a waste, and that's my turn.
No, you don't get a waste for going in that one. Oh, no, you do.
I laid rails.
Still laying rails, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Amanda.
Hi. I have 4 normal trains and a station expansion.
Oh, sweet.
So I am going to build a station.
All right, that's 2 VP.
Boop, boop, boop. And then I have 4 normal trains. Beep, beep. And I'm going to buy myself...
$1 billion.
I wish. I'm going to get myself an express train.
Cool. All right, Travis.
3 wastes, a wagon factory, and lay rails.
Okay. Garage, draw 2. Oh, shoot. Dipping into waste. Garage, draw 2. Ditching a waste. And an express train. Actually, I'll keep the express train. Ditching a station expansion. So that's 8.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Get
do
your
it.
waste for that.
Yeah, 1 waste.
All right. I have a lay rails, a station expansion, a limited express train, an express train, an express train. So I have 5 to spend to build a station and expand.
Yes.
Building a station is free, right?
7, you mean?
7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So that's free,
Hey, we both
except
go
for the
up.
waste. Yep, we both go
Yep.
up too.
So,
I go to 18. Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome. And then I'm going to lay rails into this place. Costs me 1, 2, 3.
word of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
You can also afford right there, right now.
Oh, I thought only one person could go into a
Remote? No?
remote.
No.
It's just going to cost 1 extra because he's already there, but that's just the 4 victory points. And I don't mean to backseat. I'm so sorry, but
So it costs me
it
5
4
to go
because
into
the number,
there.
but then plus 1 because he's there.
Yeah.
But it would be worth 4 victory points.
Yeah. I get 2 victory points if I tunnel my way in there and have 4 points left to buy something.
Yeah. So that's
If you build there, yeah, it's going to cost 3. Yeah, and you'd have 4 left over. It costs 5 here, and you'd have 2 left over. So that's the other.
Or I could lay no
consideration.
rails and just buy a subway expansion.
Ooh,
There you go.
that's also a thing.
All right.
Wait for that to come back around.
Well, I'm about to draw. Well, no, I guess not. Amanda.
I've got 8 cubes left.
Just trying to lay rails like a madman.
I have been.
All right,
Just gonna
so
start spreading out into open fields because it's free.
Yeah.
That's what I did before. Nice.
Getting rid of some wastes.
wagon factory,
Wicked.
express train,
Wicked.
ship.
Limited.
So 3, 4.
Cool.
I'm going to buy myself to get myself
Landfills.
an apartment.
Okay. Nice.
And get your waste for purchasing an apartment.
Yeah, and I'll ship it with my landfill.
Jams, you're up.
Landfill! Getting rid of 2 waste with that.
Sweet.
And with an express train and a normal train, I am going to purchase a garage.
Best card in the game. Right.
What's up, John?
Wagon Factory, ditching an express, being unlimited. Oops, sorry. Lay rail, waste, and limited express.
So you can lay 2 rails.
Or I can do something else.
You could.
Just realized my turn is going to require me to shuffle, so I'm just going to do that now.
Okay.
Says the guy who has 4 garages in his deck right now.
I have a lot of garages too. Let's see. I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to use the 3. Find apartment.
Hey,
I'm going to get a waste.
you do. You wasteful person, you.
Yepper.
All right, I have a waste. I have a wagon factory I'm going to use to upgrade an express into a limited. I have a lay rails and 2 limiteds. I guess I'll lay rails into that remote location, the 4.
Alright. And you get 4 points.
Woot!
Nice.
Amanda's turn.
All right, garage.
So I am liking this quite a bit. Are there any amazing expansions or anything that completely shift the way the game works?
No, I mean there's one other. Like I said, there's a standalone map expansion which had a smaller board for sort of a 2-player variant.
Yeah.
And then also the Rising Sun expansion. It was just a lot of. It was just a lot more of these cards, just different sort of. Different
Oh, I thought it
sort
took
of,
place in New Orleans.
There's no like war trains that literally shoot garbage at each other.
No, none of that. I feel like there's a little more kind of Dominion-esque kind of cards in that like you start like getting like more interplay between the cards.
Well, this one was like what 2013, something like that. Like only a few years after Dominion hit, right?
Yeah.
Travis, you're up.
Well, let's go with the garage.
Okay.
How did we know?
And I guess we'll. Guess we're just gonna discard the normal trains
That's a good call.
and play another garage.
There you go. Discard all that waste you just drew.
How did you know?
Because I saw your smile.
And then we're gonna play Wagon Factory, and we're gonna ditch this express train,
Get a 3.
get a limited express train.
You got at least.
Got 5 currency in a station expansion. So I'm going to expand here. That is going to give me 2 points there. And then with my 5, I am going to purchase.
Tower.
Is it time?
Everyone else thinks it is.
I don't know. I don't think it is yet. I realize I don't want to get more wagon factories because there's
Yeah.
Cards, yeah.
yeah, let's go for a viaduct.
Alright. Is that it?
Yes. And did I pick up my?
Draw 2.
I didn't pick up my waste for that.
2. Ditching waste. Garage, draw 2.
Sort of stalled.
2 waste. A waste. Express. Station expansion. Station expansion here. I go up 2.
Get another waste.
I get another waste. Oh, sorry, Andy. I have 4 monies. I'm going to buy a tower. No, I can't. I got 4 monies.
Yeah, 4. You could buy an apartment.
I'll get an apartment.
And get another waste.
And another waste. Thank you.
All right. I have a landfill that I can't use. an ironworks that I can't use but is still worth 1 point, and 3 normal trains. So I have 4 points. 4 monies. 4 monies gets me the last express train.
All right. That's one of the 4 piles gone.
Yep. Well, you know what they say. Full money's full problems.
Wow.
No, that's not the phrase at all, is it?
No, it's not. All right. I have some landfill and some waste.
All right.
I have an express train, and I have a station expansion and lay rails.
Sweet.
So I'm going to do a station expansion in here.
Sweet.
And
So
get
that gets
a waste
you
out of
2
that.
points.
I get 2 points for that. And then I'm going to lay some rails into here,
Aha.
and I get another waste for that. And
And it cost 1 to go in there, so you only have
Yeah.
1 currency left.
yeah, so I'm not doing anything with that.
Landfill, waste, station expansion, and a normal train. So, station expansion.
All right. Get it?
That's gonna be it.
8 money. Straight up.
Whoa.
Skyscraper.
Okay. Waste, lay rail, express train, normal train. So I have 3 to build.
Yep.
I'll build here and here.
Okay.
Right?
1, 2. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, you got it.
You did it,
And
Andy.
you'll get
Woot! I get 2
3
more waste.
3 waste.
3 waste? Oh, 2.
It's on
Yep,
there.
yep.
All right. Amanda.
I'm working
mail
on it,
train,
Travis.
which
We're going to
I'm-
run out of waste.
I'm not going to use for its
Just for the 1.
ability, because I would get less
Yeah, no, that's
for that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
I get myself a tower.
Cool. All right. Travis.
okay. I'm going to get waste, lay rail,
Oh, Jesus.
and an express train. So with 2, I am going to build into Shinagawa.
All right.
And so then I will gain 2 waste for doing so.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nope, that's gonna do it.
Landfill, removing this waste. I use an factory, ditching an express, get one of those last limiteds. 5, I will buy a tower.
Okay. Wagon factory, I can't convert my normal train or my express.
Okay.
So it's garbage, lay rail, and waste.
Okay.
So I will lay
Sorry, I forgot I got a waste for the tower.
lay rail into here. 1, 2, 3,
Yep. You get 2 more BP.
and 2 waste.
What? We're almost at the end of our stack. Can we start getting All right.
Okay. So first, landfill, waste, express train, normal train, lay rails.
Okay.
3.
It's a good thing that the waste card explicitly states it cannot be bought.
Yeah.
Because it costs 0. You could just buy the entire waste deck.
And 1 go. All right.
So that cost me 1 to go in there because it's a
City?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
okay.
it.
So I don't really have enough left to do much. So
Travis.
Wagon factory.
The last one.
yeah, my wagon factory isn't gonna do me much good now.
2 waste, and so 6 total.
Got in there
Yeah,
late.
You know what? It's that time.
All right, finally.
All right, my go. It's probably that time before, but I didn't want to admit it.
Skyscraper.
Yeah.
Landfall. Get rid of this. Tower expansion. Station. 2 more points, please. And another waste.
Station expansion. I'll expand there.
All right, you both get 2 points.
Yep. and 4 wastes. I realized I could have just skipped my turn and shipped those wastes, but no, I wanted to expand.
All right, Amanda.
All right. Mail train. Discard any number of cards from your hand. Gain 1 for each card discarded. I'm discarding a wagon factory because I can't upgrade anything.
That's the play.
And an apartment, which would have gotten me nothing otherwise. So,
You get
so
3.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get myself a tower.
All right, Travis.
All right, we're gonna use a mail train to discard 2 waste and a lay rails. So I'm at 4 currency. I'm gonna play a viaduct.
Oh.
The extra cost for going into a city is nullified.
Okay.
Granted, I would have been able to cover this otherwise, but
Yeah.
so there's that.
You get
and
4
I get
points?
4 points.
Okay.
Travis pulling ahead.
All right.
Travis was already really ahead.
Lay rails, limited edition express apartment and casino.
Travis has played this game before because it's his.
Yeah.
So,
It might be one of my favorite games.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I love what's it called? Great Western Trail. That also uses the deck builder mechanics so well, infused with the other mechanics of the game. Because a lot of games just build around a deck builder. But I
Yeah,
love it as like a component.
I like actually needing to map it out.
Yeah.
It almost has something of an area of influence.
Yeah.
You know, carving out your territory, making people pay to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy that
whose turn is it?
extra
Yes,
aspect.
John's.
With 3, I'm buying an apartment.
Okay. I'm gonna see what this garage gets me. Oh, that's 1
Untold
point.
treasures.
Not bad. Okay. I'll discard a couple of wastes. Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't.
Yeah, those go in your discard
They
pile.
go in my discard
You
pile.
don't get to ship those out of there.
I'm gonna. I have a
So I've
waste
been
which
keeping
does
our
nothing.
waste pile at as much equilibrium as
Yeah.
I can.
The tower gets me nothing. I can lay rails for 4 points. Is that enough to get me into that city with everybody else?
That would be 5.
Yeah. Because there's 2 of us.
Yeah,
There's
1,
2 of
2,
us
3,
now.
4, 5 to
Darn.
move in. So,
You can get in here.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Gets me 4 points. And 2 waste.
All right. Amanda.
Travis, it's your turn.
All right, yeah. We're gonna play Wagon Factory.
Nothing.
Good. Yep.
No.
Oh.
I'm upgrading my normal train to a mail train.
How does that work? Oh, any.
Gain a train card of a cost up to 3 more than the trash card,
Okay.
which would imply, if no other option was there, normal to express and express to limited express. But we have options.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to use that mail train to discard this waste. And then I'll play these other ones. So that is 5.
Yeah.
5 total. I will purchase a tower
Okay.
and gain a waste for doing so. There we go.
All right. Landfill. Which is waste. That's it. Go, Andy.
Okay.
We're 1 station expansion away from ending this.
I know.
It ain't gonna be mean. I wish
No.
it was.
So I get to use that subway excavation that I bought the other day.
Nice.
And a lay
That
rails.
nullifies, for the turn, nullifies all extra costs.
Yeah.
So
You can go basically anywhere.
So that includes your other lay rail action
So I can lay 2 rails.
for free.
Free, yeah.
So I can just go into here
Yep.
Yep. Stroll right on in there.
and into here.
Yep.
And I have 5 points left to buy myself a tower.
Yeah.
So that's 1,
What?
2,
Baggy,
3,
and it fell under
4,
your knee.
5 wastes. Correct?
Yes, you do still get the waste.
Is it my turn?
That's pretty good, Andy. Good job.
Look, a couple of landfills that I don't need. And 5 points to buy stuff with.
You buy a tower.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to buy a tower.
All right. Gonna take 7 to purchase a tower. Get waste for doing so. And let's play that last station.
Oh, is that the end of the game?
I wanted
That's
that
end.
last one.
All right.
Game end.
I've gotten.
All right, everybody ready?
I
Yeah,
also
I
get
wouldn't
2
have done
points?
Yes, I
Oh, you moved us
along
both.
with me.
All right, so I think Travis wins. I only have 2 points cards in my hand,
Hang on.
in my deck. And he's got 5. So Travis, if you could give me
Were you
4
c-
points.
Only the yellow cards have points on them, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Travis, did you have any normal trains left in your deck by the end?
I did.
I
just
got
found one.
13 points.
35. All right.
I got stalled midway. I got stalled early. I just feel like I never really recovered from my first couple of hands, which let me do absolutely bupkis.
Yeah.
And after you spend your first couple of turns doing absolutely nothing, recover, and then like I'd draw a hand and it would be like, well, I've got enough points to lay rail, but not to buy cards. So I guess I'll lay rail, but that means that my deck was very simple, which meant I wasn't really doing much. So
All right.
So
And
Travis,
I had 6 victory points for the 3 towers.
so you did pull ahead.
That last tower is what put me over.
Yeah.
That was close.
I ended with
Yeah.
only 3 waste in my deck.
Wow.
Did you see the I just
Yes, I
doubled
did.
this deck.
Oh, you want to count wastes?
3. You should all get negative points for all the waste in your decks.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
right.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 wastes in my deck at the end of the game.
Y'all should get negative points for your waste.
It's because in the last 2 turns I was expanding into
Oh, yeah.
cities.
There he is.
Into,
At that point, it's just like, all right, well, endgame's coming soon anyway, so
Yep.
let's just power through.
my ironwork strategy did not work.
Yeah, I mean, you had a couple turns there where you got hit with 3 lay rails and then no currency to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that happened to me
boy,
a few times.
that last turn, because the subway excavation is for the duration of the turn, all lay rail actions incur no extra cost. The fact that you were able to double up and get into 2 extra cities that way, that was you very well nearly stole that.
No doubt.
It was close. It was close.
All right.
If I had been able to buy a skyscraper.
Yeah. One more turn.
So what is in the base deck?
Is this just
7 normal trains.
7 normal trains, 2 lay rails, and a station expansion.
Did you take the baggies back?
I got you new baggies.
Yeah, we got new baggies now.
Okie doke. Thank you. Oh my gosh. They are freshly cooked.
Thank you.
Freshly packed.
So this is a base deck here.
Do you want them separated
Oh.
into decks?
Yeah, no, they can all just... Yeah, because the lay rails and station expansions also have their own piles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just put this...
Okay.
How many can you play up to? 4?
4,
Yes.
because that's how many colors
Gotcha.
you've got.
Well, thank you so much, Travis.
Yes, this is worth the wait.
That was, yeah, we wanted to do this a couple of weeks ago.
Is this the
We didn't
baggie
get
for
a
the
chance.
white?
That was the.
Must be.
So, good station.
Yeah, probably. Thought I had a baggie for the baggies, but maybe not.
Oh, that's the baggie.
Let's look at
That's the
other side of
biggest.
board.
That's the baggie.
Hang on, I'm still bagging up my duders. My dudes.
Oh, wow. So it seems like either side of the board, you have the same number of cities, or does this feel more cramped? This looks a little more...
So they're laid out a little differently on this map, and then you have the
Big
river
river
running
in between, yeah.
running in between. Yeah, I mean, you only have your open spaces.
Yeah.
Really only here. I mean, there's a small space right there.
Travis, I'm so glad you could join us today.
Yeah.
This was wonderful. We'll have to play Treasure Island at some point.
Absolutely.
We'll have to play Last Bastion at some point. Yeah, it was a really cool game. You're right, Lobster. That was so much fun.
Yeah, this was one of the early additions to my collections. At the recommendation of Shut Up and Sit Down. They had very high praise for this game, and
Yeah. It's kind
Man,
of
that was-
right now, isn't it?
a little bit, but
I mean, it's AEG, but they, for some reason, don't seem to produce as much as you would want.
Well, there's so much room in that box. It's like they must have
They-
wanted to create more expansions.
they very much planned on having expansions.
Was it just not a big seller? I mean, it's boring art on the front of the box. It must have been a hard sell if you didn't know how smooth it was.
Yeah, and I think that might have been part of the
Food chain magnate syndrome.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, in theory, the expansion that I have, Rising Sun, could all
Fit in there, yeah.
fit in here. Outside of, and why I ultimately kept them separate, is the actual map inserts
Oh,
don't.
okay.
So that's still a consideration, I guess.
Gotcha.
I told myself once upon a time I was going to alphabetize these.
Yeah. It didn't happen.
No.
fine.
I don't remember what my organization system was last time I brought this out. I
Well,
think I
they
had.
could have been color coded.
I think I had like all the greens next to each other, and
So the randomizer deck.
That's a
Yes.
good concept.
Well, I like the concept, but does it lend itself to sometimes having too much of one type of resource and too little of another?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've definitely had that happen when I've done because you can do randomizer for Dominion as well, and I mean, there are times where you're like, oh, this isn't a
Isn't
great
playable.
This is an early game. This is a quite early game. This is like 3 years after Dominion came out as a deck builder.
And then they end up actually also making a couple follow-up games. They did Trains, Planes, and Automobiles.
Did they?
Of course
Yes.
they did.
The automobiles, I remember being a pool builder. You had like a baggie that you drew colored cubes out of.
Okay, yeah.
Planes, for some reason, I want to say had almost like a Mancala type of element to it.
Oh, like a 5 tribes.
Like Five Tribes? Yeah. I never played that one, so I don't.
You never played 5 tribes or Planes?
No, I never played Planes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I have Five Tribes. We've never done Five Tribes, have we?
5 tribes
We have
is
not.
good.
I've heard good things about it. It's one of those classics that people talk about that I've never
got,
played.
Yeah, I've got a copy too.
So, Travis, are you going to be able to join us next week?
That's a great question.
Okay, that's a question that will be resolved later. Okay. Should we? Well, Amanda will not be joining us next
I
week.
will not be here next week.
So, John, we should pick either a 2 or 3 player game, and it should be something that Amanda does not have any interest in playing, unlike Fury of Dracula,
Yes.
which she did want to play.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So we gotta think. I have quite a few 2-player games recently. Recently, I talked to Derek actually We were talking about two-player variant games have become some of my favorites in recent, past few buys I've gotten.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know, it's just been a lot of fun trying these two-player games. They've been pretty good. And I have quite a few to choose from. But obviously, Travis, if you can join us, we'll try to figure something else out. But one thing I want to save for later is definitely Mountain King. Mountain King, obviously, until Amanda gets back. But yeah, there's a lot of options.
All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. A lot of options. In the meantime, I think we all need some sleep.
Yep.
I have to be here in the morning. Amanda has a big day tomorrow.
I have a really long day tomorrow,
So
I'm like shutting down right
yeah.
now.
Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Thank you, Travis, so much for bringing trains and what's it called?
Fantastic gymnastics.
Fantastic gymnastics.
The real attraction.
Shall we try it one last time?
Oh my god.
For the record, Amanda did actually
I did.
land it
Yes.
on her first attempt.
Is there
Insidious Pie says, good luck tomorrow.
Thanks. I'm like exhausted just thinking about it.
how recent is this compared to, what was the last one called?
Fantastic.
Fantastic
the
Gymnastics Vault.
Vault Challenge.
Yeah, how recent is this compared to Vault Challenge?
It was about a year prior, I think, is the...
Okay. So
Is
they
the
perfected
timeline
the
there.
system the second way around.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Perfected.
Completely and utterly did it.
Uh,
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Legs.
Did it?
stopped
Oh, it
altogether.
popped off.
There we go. We're back in business.
Ta-da. There you go.
Come on, dude. You can do it. We believe in you.
Gymkhana.
Go, little guy. This game. Oh, there you go.
Swing, bada, swing.
She's trying for the reverse.
Yeah,
Come on.
dead.
You just go.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
almost
I
had
was
it.
so close.
Oh no! Oh,
That red button.
that big red button doesn't work too well.
It just adds to the challenge, really.
See, this is why you don't buy things secondhand.
I told you I couldn't find it firsthand.
Oh man, what a game!
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
He's having fun. He's too scared. He can't let go. Yeah, it's.
Almost fell off when he wasn't supposed to, and now he won't let go. All right, I think.
Hey! I say flips are good.
It's just like swinging on the playground.
Oh.
All right, there we go.
Hey! Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.